Nothing as Prince Charming.
Yeah, I know. What up, and welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. It is a great day. LAFC, what is it? Won last night, and we have made it past to the finals, headed to the CONCACAF Cup of the finals against Tigres or Leones. You know what I mean? It sounds like they're gonna fight animals. but thank you everybody who is tuning in. Let me start off first of all by saying, fuck you too, Twitch. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? I see how it is. To be fair, everybody that is watching, thank you so much that you guys are on watching on the private link on YouTube and people who are on Patreon. All right, I see you guys in the chat room. I will be interacting with you guys, but I'm gonna let you guys know right off the bat. I got so many self-help check-ins from Twitch. They send my information to like a suicide awareness line. What is it? Or like a program, because they considered what I was doing on there as a suicide act because I was harming myself by doing NOS voluntarily, but they sell this at the fucking store. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand where that suspension came from, Twitch, but nonetheless, we are back. Well, you know, speaking of we being back, what's going on, Xavier?
What's up, dog? Not to play devil's advocate, it is sold at stores, but not for those purposes. Just gotta play devil's advocate for a quick little minute. Sorry, Zone.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's sold at stores, but not for you to inhale.
Why do they give you balloons with it then?
They don't give you balloons.
Yes,
with
they
it.
do. The Armo dudes, they give you the balloons when you go to the. He's like, my friend, do you want balloon? It's okay, don't
we
worry.
all know that the NOS, the tanks are not meant for quote unquote nosing.
Like, do you think if I came here and started drinking 90 proof alcohol, think they would flag that too?
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because that's poison.
Yeah, at some point there would be like because you're in a platform. Yeah, so I get it. Like, so I'll tell you guys right now, when we're allowed back on Twitch, we're gonna try to give it one more go and see how far that goes. But I'll tell you right now, we're gonna keep.
Wait, we're gonna NOS again?
No, we're gonna keep the NOS and all the other stuff that we do on here. We're gonna keep that strictly on Patreon. So if you want the lit episodes with Steph Tone and all that stuff, then thank you everybody who has been subscribing to Patreon. There's been a lot of people. We're like 130 something subscribers, which is great.
Ooh, thank you guys, appreciate it. Muchas gracias.
We're gonna get to 150 soon, and then before you know, we'll be at 200, and then the podcast will be back to it being sustainable as a unit. I mean, it's sustainable already as it is. Like, we get by, but what I'm saying, it's like as a unit where it's like, all right, dude, we're running like a TV station now, which is great.
God, before we got,
it's been slowly improving. We got a new wall. Like, we got new lights,
dude. Before we got taken off of YouTube and the chat room was lit, I used to go back and watch the episodes, but just pay attention to the chat room. Like, these fools were talking so much shit.
I missed that chat room.
Like, I'm not I'm like, you guys are still there, but it was like Bill was there. Everybody was just like interacting with each other. Sometimes funnier than what the fuck we were saying.
You know what, dude? It's because the best things in life are free. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I know that jacket wasn't free.
No, but what is it like? So it's like some of that shit comes for free, bro. Like, these fools they're not gonna pay a subscription. These fools probably are watching ads on YouTube still, and that's why they were just going to our shit. You know?
Do you feel that that's how homeless people live? I'm not gonna lie. Today there was mad traffic. I went on.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic today, bro.
I went on a detour because I said I'm not gonna sit on this fucking what is it, the 10, Santa Monica 10. So I try to go down the freeways. I ended up in the wrong road. Then I didn't know there was one ways till a fucking car started honking at me. And I figured out that, dude, these homeless people, I think they live just like you said. The good shit in life is free. Fool. They're living and they don't look like they give a fuck, dog.
I think they've already just mastered the whole art of not giving a fuck. Oh, by the way, I finally got the punching video and I took it overboard, dog. I'm editing that shit and it's gonna be up today finally.
Have you seen it, Ray?
Nah, like I went to, my girlfriend was there like when I was doing this, and she was like, "What? Like, this is too far. It's not just bread. Like this."
You punched bacon or what?
Oh, he was taking out his trauma. He was taking out trauma from
there's like that. I went down every aisle on Ralph's, and
they got cameras.
Yeah, but I went down every.
Not going back.
I still bought stuff though. Oh. Yeah, but I just didn't buy the stuff I like broke. Yeah, exactly. Let's leave that up to when I go next time though, it's gonna all be in that bin. like by the
Oh, the fucking
the
clearance?
bin. Yeah, the clearance bin. Like nobody wants to buy stuff on clearance, bro. Do you buy food on clearance?
Well, I check it out and be like, there's always a jam there, somewhat.
You know what's a jam, dog? That my fat ass fucking discovered. There's this app. By the way, welcome back, Ray. Like,
What's up, yo? Yeah, good morning.
like what is it? There's this app that I discovered, bro, and it's like my fat ass. I was like, damn, bro, this is fucking lit. It's this app called Too Good to Waste, or like I don't know. I'll tell you right now. I want to get the exact name right now. Let me see. Too Good to Go. The app is called Too Good to Go, and so what they have is that based on your area, they have like coffee beans, they have Starbucks, your local donut shop, sandwich shop that makes fresh food, and they have to toss it out at the end of the day. But instead of tossing it out, they get everything that has been kind of like, you know, met the time for that day. It's still fresh, but they put it in a mystery box for you. So I hit this donut shop, right? And I was like, okay, cool. It's like $10 for 2 boxes of mystery boxes, like donuts. And obviously these are made in the morning, and then at the end of the day, you go pick them up. And I was in the OC, right? Fool, I walk in there, and this Asian lady, shout out to her, fucking hands me 2 boxes full of jam-packed, just every donut, bro, like jam-packed. And like, I'm like, what the fuck? This is like 3 dozen donuts. I had to go drop some off at my aunt's house. I had to, you know what I mean? I had to go drop. I had to
share the.
I had to give it away, but I was tripping out, and I kind of got addicted to it, bro. So like now I'm over here I'm looking at these bougie bakeries on the bread.
Look at you being a philanthropist and shit.
Yeah, like I'm over here like I saw these bakeries on the bread. I was like, hey, this is Larchmont. I was like, this is expensive white people food, dog. So I went, you know, I'm gonna go pick one of those up and see what's good with that shit, because bro, like they sell some shit like blue velvet cake there, and sometimes not all that shit sells.
Blue velvet.
Yeah, blue velvet. There is such a thing of blue velvet, dog. They have blue velvet pancakes. They have sandwiches that they made in the morning. Like I had a coffee bean one, fool, and I got like, I want to say 7 cake pops, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't expect to get this shit. And then they gave me 2 muffins and a sandwich.
Wait, so you go to the actual spot to get these?
Yeah,
items?
you're like, I'm here to do a pickup for food to go, Too Good to Go.
That's crazy.
And then they already have it aside. It's like, oh, a coffee bean mystery bag of the food that has to go, because they would normally toss that shit out. So it's also eliminating the you know, the wasteful consumerism.
That's pretty
Because
tight.
they're not allowed to give it out. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're not.
I always asked. I was like, why don't we give this food out to the homeless? Because if they get sick,
they want
can
crack,
sue you.
fool.
No.
It's
If they get sick, they can technically sue you, I think.
FDA.
Hey, the panaderia though, there's panaderias that are on there, fool.
No shit.
There's a lot of raza on the app, you could tell, bro, because like some of them go quick. I'm telling you, anybody out there, fucking fuck with that app. Like, give it a try. It's called Too Good to Go, and they don't even sponsor me. They don't do anything. I'm gonna hit them up for sponsorships after this clip.
The concha has a very, very, very short lifetime
Very short lifespan. Very
yeah.
short.
That's what I'm
lifespan.
saying. So if there's some left over, they have to get rid
that
of
shit
them.
don't even last a day. It lasts like an hour.
Okay, then you're
Like bolillo at night. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
fuck
That shit is
that.
rock hard, dog.
Okay, all right. First of all, they're not gonna
It's
give
like-
you bolillo. If it's a panaderia, like they're probably gonna give you like the orejas, which I don't see a lot of people buying those, or like
Oh, the
Fuck
things with
orejas.
with the
you like orejas?
the pudding in the middle.
Nah, I don't like
I don't like that shit.
You don't like the little those
You're
shits are
probably gonna
fire,
get a lot
dog.
of that bread with the icing on it and the little bolitas, the sprinkles.
Oh, I love
Oh, yeah,
those.
I fucking hate that bread, bro. Or that happy face cookie. Fuck that cookie, bro.
like that.
What about the
cookie.
orange muffins?
I'm gonna go on a panaderia.
What about the orange muffins?
Yo, we should.
The little orange muffins?
Oh, the
Those are
fuzzy
fire.
ones?
No, just the little orange ones. The little.
We should go to. We don't smoke the same at a panaderia. Just pick our bread.
That's
Oh,
true.
La Venadita has a sick ass fucking panaderia.
Did they let me sock a concha in there?
If you tell them you're gonna pay
Yeah.
for it.
I'll pay for it.
Mira, doña.
Fool.
I'll pay for it just for you to sock in
The
front
shit
of
that I did though, bro, like even Irish Spring got it, dog. Like,
The bar soap.
nah, I couldn't break that, bro.
The zote you can break.
The zote, you could just drop it. There was a fool. There was one thing. There was one thing where I was like, should I do this? I was like, nah, for sure I'm getting kicked out. But I wanted to just put my hand on it and just go, just drop shit.
So you were just causing chaos.
Yeah, bro.
It was low key though.
You're like a homeless person with the home.
That's what every anarchist says. It's just low key.
I mean, it's just a little low key though, but like, I don't know. Hey, have you seen the concha rellena, dog, with the strawberries and the crema in the middle?
This sound pretty fire.
Fool, that shit is the Mexican cream pie. like straight up.
No, that's like
That is,
that's
bro.
her on her period after you nut on her.
Nah, because the
There's
crema's
strawberry.
white.
But you said there's strawberry in it.
Yeah, slices of it. And not the streak. It's like slices of that with the cream. So it's like
thought it was like a mix.
it's like a whoopie pie. You ever had those, right? With a little cream, but made with like actual fresh crema, and then they slice it in half,
That's tight.
and then they fucking put the spread in the middle, which is the crema, and then they fucking put slices of strawberry. Dog, that shit is.
That reminds me of the donut man donut. The one with the strawberries in between that big
Yeah, they have the peaches one there too. Donut Man is open 24 hours. I forgot about that spot.
one in Grand Central Market.
What?
There's a Donut Man there now?
Yeah. That shit's been there for a while now.
I did not know this.
Yeah. You know where the...
I kept driving all the way
you
to
know where the
Glendora,
liquor,
bro.
The liquor store? Remember the liquor store that's on the corner inside that spot?
Yeah.
Donut man now.
So is there no more raza at the Grand Central Market? Because I saw that they got rid of
The
the
last time I went there was like 4 months ago, and everything changed in that month. Time span.
what was that? Was that somebody screaming outside?
No.
Oh, was it? Yeah, but yeah, no, did they get rid of all the raza on there though? Like, cause the last people that
Well, no, you still got some of those like that ceviche spot. Remember we had ceviche there one time. This seafood spot that Guy Fieri was in, but the style was like very like, Spanish and all that shit. Then you got the pupuseria, Saritas, and then you got like 2 other Mexican spots.
but like
Don't you find it weird that there's no like other than Mexican vendors? There's no like Asian vendors.
There's
there's a shitload of them.
No. I'm talking about like, you know how you can find like a taco spot. Why is there not like a Korean barbecue in the middle of the street?
That's
They do.
hard.
They kind of do have those, but you got to go to like Little Tokyo or Little Chinatown.
Yeah.
I've seen that because
Gotta
like
go by the demographic.
like there's not
Like
enough.
Mongolian grill?
Yeah,
I can see Mongolian grill.
But you got to go to one of
being done at the
you got to
street.
go to the Asian cliques, bro. Like the Asian countries, bro. Asian towns, because like
Well, you
Chinatown is not big enough. I mean, there's not enough Chinese people like for it to occupy all Chinatown. So that's where all the Asians have to like go to. So if you go to just Chinatown, you're not gonna find Chinese food. There's gonna be a Vietnamese food. There's gonna be some other kind of like a Laos food and like and then.
There's just too many Mexicans because I'll find a taco fucking stand in
But
Glendale.
but they do have them in there, bro. Because Asian culture is a little bit different, bro. These fools like fucking with their own people, dog. It's weird.
Like for me, Armenians, why is there not a gyro stand?
Maybe it's kind of
That's
hard.
Greek, stupid.
Huh?
That's Greek.
It is Greek.
Like,
But I think
that's
the
why
thing
there's no stand, bro.
like, even like setting up at the taqueria, like in the middle of the street or whatever, that shit takes time. Prep takes time. To make the food kind of takes time. Imagine like making more. Imagine
You're
making
telling
more
me these
complex
fucking
dishes.
Let him
raisins are
finish, dog.
lazy.
Let him finish. Whatever you say, Ray.
I'm pretty sure like making a gyro or making fried rice or those wet noodles and all that shit. That shit takes a lot of time. And you
Especially-
can't do that in a very small space.
Especially if it's authentic, bro. Asian people take pride in their noodles, bro. They have
And
to
there's
make
some
them from
people
scratch.
out there who just don't want to cook in the street. They have too much pride.
Asian
don't want the
Asian
money.
people. Some Asian people are very prideful, dog. Koreans prideful as hell. I don't know, man.
Why cook on the street when they got to fucking shop in the plaza?
Dude, I just sometimes
I have building.
Sometimes it's 11 o'clock and all I see is fucking taco.
Oh, no,
stands, which I love
I-
taco stands. Sometimes I'm just like, y'all, you sleeping on it? Mongolian grill on the street. Let's do it right next to the taco stand.
You're down to
not
eat a
every
big old
food-
Mongolian type dish at
Yeah,
2
you know what I'm
a.m.?
talking about, like the ones they do at the mall, like that. And all they have is a grill. You pick your ingredients.
This is why you need to travel,
grill it.
stupid. If you want that, you could go like.
Yeah, but I see that's the problem. I don't need it. I don't want to travel to have Mongolian grill.
But you're gonna have to have it authentic when you try actual authentic food in a different land. Like the ramen don't hit the same here. After I went to Japan,
I don't know if ramen. I don't want ramen on.
no,
the
but
street.
I'm not. But I'm saying it's like I had to try it out there. So I'm like, and they had vendors like that where I tried different things. Like out there was a normal thing to see. I posted it. The food that was giving Kobe beef in the street. He was just grilling Kobe beef and Wagyu beef, and I'm like, that was good. I was drinking in the street too.
See, you know where you see this shit a lot in New York. They got smoothie bars.
That's New York.
That'd be tight if they started doing that shit.
Yeah, but it's New York. like when like Cali Blaze got so mad when I told him, he's like, yeah, look, he sent me a video. He's like, check this out.
Hey,
we got cherry blossoms out here. You don't gotta go to Japan. I was like, yeah, but it's New York. So I don't want to. He's like,
No, but
fuck
there's some spots in the mornings where the señoras are making juice on the street.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably out there.
and they're smart, bro, because they post up near parks.
Near parks, near gas stations. near schools.
Places that are safe, dog.
You want to know what's the biggest?
Hey, no, hold on. You know what do you got to say to that?
He already took his mic off. No, I was gonna say that's the smartest.
No, but I'm saying, what do you got to say to that? You wanted this whole fucking spiel, like.
No. I got something smart. He's right. You know what was the smartest thing I ever heard? This black guy was selling sea moss, and you know what he said? He said, bro, Saturday, Sunday, I just stand outside Canyon Lake or Runyon Lake with my little stand. These white bitches don't know what sea moss is.
Yeah.
I dropped some knowledge. Sold out by the end of the day.
You're like, listen to Nipsey Hussle once, you buy sea moss.
Yeah, dog. and he's right. He's like, I stand out there, have little samples like Costco. I give these white bitches after their fucking hike a little sea moss.
Hey, Pedro has some toxic ass trait though, man. Like, you know, but now that I think about it, because Pedro was like a Nipsey Hussle fan big time. And like he remember he was all buying marathon clothes and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
He was dedicated, but then I was like, so you're gonna start eating sea moss and listening to Dr. Sebi or whatever his name is.
CB, Dr. CB.
Yeah, Dr. Sebi, and then Dr. Celebi. Yeah.
Dr. Celibus.
Yeah, but yeah, he and then he's like, no, I don't like that shit. And I was like, that's how you know you're toxic, bro. I was like, you embrace everything, but you're like, something better from my body.
Have you had sea moss?
I can only have it in smoothies. It's disgusting to me by
Really?
itself.
It tastes bomb, actually. I mean, the one I had, I don't know if you're giving me a weird look. Like I shouldn't like it. It had a different flavor.
Like it just tastes.
Yeah, the
Oh,
mango.
so you have like the flavor one with the applesauce. Like it's
Yeah,
kinda,
shit like that. It was like I mean, it tasted bomb as fuck. I was like, holy shit, this is good. And he was telling me how it's so healthy for you, and I was like, man, how did I just learn about this now?
What is it? What's so healthy about it? Does it make you pee or like make you take a
No,
shit
it's
more?
it's like you know how when avocados came out and this new fucking trend on how healthy
Avocados
they
can
are?
actually make you fat, fool.
No, huh?
Avocados can actually make
It's healthy
you fat.
No, it's not. It's healthy fat.
Bro, you eat a lot of avocados, you can gain weight.
When people eat avocados, they don't just eat avocados. They're eating avocado and a hamburger. You see, that's Ezo's logic of eating avocado. Stupid
But, hey, what did we have yesterday? We had avocado on ceviche.
See, that's pretty healthy. That avocado on there is not bad. But
hey, fool, that shit was good. Shout out to Correa's Market,
Yeah,
dog.
shout out to Correa's
and
Market.
hey, we're gonna have an
Another
event.
high
We're gonna
number?
have an event. Yeah, we're gonna have an event there. So we're gonna have a high hungry pop up. It's gonna be Mount Swami, dog. But it's only gonna be vendors that I chose that because we're limited on spot, and it's gonna be a high hungry ceviche menu at fucking Correa's Market. Yeah, you could go blaze it up and all this shit. It's cool. They have parking, and yeah, it's gonna be like a daytime event, like probably in June.
I'm gonna drink extra heavy that day just so I can cure my hangover.
Yeah,
So I can cure my hangover, dude. I want ceviche. I want to be craving ceviche when I wake up. I'm like,
You sounded very Bob-ish. Like, you know how like when Bob walked into La Bamba and he started dancing and he's like, hey, she's gonna dance with me. And then they start to fight, bro. You remember? That was fucked up, bro. Why did Bob have to why did Richie have to have such a fucking toxic ass brother? Richie! That was fucking fucked up.
oh, it's fucking.
He couldn't let him have nothing, bro. Like and that fool was actually, he was just trying to better himself. He was nice with his mom. And that fool was like, didn't he rape his lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Which resulted in the conception. That's fucked up.
And
But
then-
that's
Those were,
Latino
I mean, in like the 70s, that was like 70s, 60s. Is like your wife? You really.
This was like in the 50s,
Yeah.
late 40s.
Yeah.
No, it was 50s.
And was it his wife?
nah, he
It
like
was his girl.
he forced himself on
They
her.
had no say back then, dog.
No,
It's
no
fucked
power.
up. Yeah, it's fucked up. You're not allowed to hit your wife just because she's your wife. That's not cool. But back then, you used to. Who you gonna tell? The cops? The cops be like, "Whoa, es tu vato."
If you were in the 1960s,
Don't ask me stupid
1970s,
questions. Don't ask me stupid
would you give your
questions.
wife a little smack here and there?
Did she overburn the toast again?
like I'm talking about like a Joe Pesci smack. Remember when he was like, "Oh, you don't have no more, huh?" And he smacked her in the face. Remember, Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Remember when he was like, she didn't even complain about it, dog.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? He smacked her pretty hard though.
Yeah, like now, I don't even know if you're allowed to smack a girl when you tell her go give me a beer. Smack on the butt.
Some girls like that though.
See,
Yeah.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Yeah, true.
Like some bitches will fight back.
I'm
like,
just gonna punch you because it's okay. Because I'm a man.
You see that old lady
would you, what old lady?
on Fool's Community when she was like,
Nah.
"Tu marido es su señor, es tu patron. It was on Fool's Community, dog, and it was just wild how old ladies will think about it and like what the Bible says, how you're supposed to treat your man.
That's why old ladies, like there's señoras that have put up with a lot of shit.
Putazos tras putazos.
Like I know, like
Cuerno
some
tras
of
cuerno.
if you're between the ages of if you're between the ages of 28 and 35, believe me, like I'm talking about the person listening to this. Like, believe me, your tios and tias and relatives, there's some skeletons in those closets, bro. Like there's probably like shit that you might have not even paid attention. Like when you were a kid, you'd be like, oh, they brought my cousins over and we played the Sega all night. They let us play. They didn't even tell us to turn it off. And they're like, yeah, porque le verguearon a tu fucking tia. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
They were attending her, fool. They weren't
like
you, dog.
Like, you know, it was like my uncle didn't come over that time, but you know, I was like, it was just her and my cousins. It was tight.
Ni fuimos a la escuela. Ni fuimos a la
Well,
escuela.
because you're a kid and you don't look at it that way. You're like, all I know is that we got to play Pokemon all night, bro.
All night,
Yeah,
dude.
like there's crying in the kitchen and shit.
Yeah. And then we didn't even go to school the next day. It was so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, for
This
real.
one's right, dog. You don't know what's going on, and you don't really know enough. You just know some shit's going on, and they don't want to tell you because they think you're too young to know.
I just think, but it's like how stupid do you think I
You
am?
didn't think I'd notice my aunt's black eye?
Yeah. You didn't think I noticed that my uncle stopped coming around, bro? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Have you ever had anybody in your family smack somebody up?
No,
I'm not saying, hey, fool, tell you about that, but like,
I've said it, dog.
I remember I had that situation the one I'm telling you is like I had an uncle, bro, that like I didn't watch it, but like it was like it didn't like I just know that something went on along that lines at one point where there was like an argument, and I was remember this as a kid, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like when I look at it now, I'm just like I can see my uncle that uncle because he had like anger problems. I can see him having that like
No,
that
dog.
be something happen, you know?
I got a little crazy story. So one of my uncles, the same one, the fucking
hooker one?
Yeah, yep, same motherfucker. That's just.
Can we have him on the Patreon?
Fucking bien machista. So this fool for sure used to be my aunt, but he's already like 65, 70. Ya es un señor, ya está grande. He's back from like back in the day. And this fool fucking just fucking bien machista. So he was married to my aunt, and everyone kind of knew that they hit her, that que había putazos, but no one really saw it. And it's that thing where if you don't see it, you don't say nothing, especially if she's not gonna claim to it. Yeah. So then all I know for sure it went down because like 10 years later, one of his daughters was getting hit. Her boyfriend hit her, or her husband hit her. Y mi tío bien encabronado. Voy a ir para allá a echar putazos. Nadie le pega a mi hija. Nadie le pega a mi hija. Hijo de su puta madre. Va a ver lo que le va a pasar. And then that's when my dad was like, ¿cómo se siente ahora, puto? Kind of like payback's a bitch type of shit, dog. And I was like, that's when I was like, oh, everyone knew you were hitting my aunt, but no one really cared. But this fool was like, nadie le pega a mi hija. Nadie le pega a mi hija. And I was like, payback's a bitch, huh? But it was crazy. It was just one of those moments where I was like, what the fuck's going on?
How's he doing now?
Still married to my aunt.
How long they been married for?
Well, it's that thing where like they met when they were like high school sweethearts type of shit. Like you get married when you meet, like when you're like 20.
Are they happy together?
They live together. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are just live together. They're not that happy.
I mean, living together is like it's like an old school thing. Like they've put up with some shit, bro. Like your aunts and uncles, bro. Like for sure. Like I know. Like I'm telling you, if you're between the ages of 28 to 35, there's some aunties that took some beatings back in the day. Yeah. Like I'm not talking about Rihanna type beatings, but like, you know, like a smack here and there.
No, I think my aunt took one of those.
Damn.
Like I'm pretty sure it was pretty bad.
And they're still together?
Yeah. Damn, bro. It's that thing where like you don't like. What is she supposed to do? Like it's fucked
Like,
up
leave?
because back in the day.
Yeah.
What? She's used to this lifestyle of my uncle's like union.
she can leave, dude.
Huh?
She can leave at that moment, but we're gonna get her in frame for a second before we introduce the guest. Yeah, but but yeah, so I'm just saying like that have you ever? I don't think it was for such a big problem that we had that we have a domestic violence out here. Like it never really got brought out that way because it was like not embraced, but it was like kind of like okay at some point. But like there's certain ads in other countries, like they're anti-domestic violence ads in Canada. Them shits went out the hook, bro. Have you ever seen those?
No, they have them.
Dog, these things are so fucking crazy, dog. Like there's one that when we showed, I'll post it on the Patreon at some point. But there's one where like she's like, "Here's your coffee, sir." And then he's like, "You bitch, this is too cold." And he starts beating her in the fucking store, right? And then like, and then those people are like, they're all fucking screaming.
That's like on Fox News.
No, and then it's like stops. It was like, if you wouldn't do it in public, so don't do it at home. Don't beat your wife or some shit like that. Yeah, but
So have you ever seen the Mexican cigarette cartons?
with the pictures of the fucked up lungs.
Tough dog. There's feeded.
People would stop using condoms if they had pictures of abortions on them. They'd be like, I don't want to look at that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Like,
No, they should have on condoms. They should have pictures of like STDs, and then be like, oh yeah, I forgot this would happen when you don't wear this.
They would sell.
That would sell more.
They would
like,
no. They would.
I don't want to wear it, and then I look at this fucking herpy on this dick. I'm like, never mind. I definitely want to wear this.
They would sell more if they had positive shit. It was like, don't have a kid, invest in a 401k. You know what I mean? Like, hey, get the car of your dreams.
That's not. You're not worried about that at the moment. You need to see some graphic.
I'm talking about responsible users, but hey, let's introduce our guest. We got all the way from Canada. It's been such a long time since I seen you. I believe last time I saw you, we were in the streets of Toronto. Yeah, the streets of Toronto with Jason Rouse, and I did not know at that moment how big of a celebrity he was. And then I came back, and then I haven't been back in a while, but we kept in touch. And it's the first time I've had you out here and on the show. Gonna introduce my friend. She's a dope actor out there. She's in films. She produces she's a part of a production out there. You're out there with the big boys. Like you're out there like literally filming with cameras that are worth this whole building. You know what I mean? Like I seen that shit. I'm like, and I didn't know how big it was, but let's give it up for the one and only Yana Gold.
Oh, thank you. So happy to see you, my dude. It's been it has been a long time.
Yes, it has. I mean, yeah, I didn't know at the time you were really into your whole film shit. Like you have a IB, what do you call it?
IMDb.
IMDb, yeah. But like she has stuff on it, bro. You know what I mean? She doesn't just have that because like commercial.
Is that made for you? I'm guessing, yeah.
What do you mean made for me?
Like you didn't go and like sign up like Facebook or like Instagram. How I can make my Instagram account?
You kind of start. It depends what you start with. So if you start with something that's your own, then you probably make it yourself. But then production kind of adds as you go along. Yeah, but it's it's like a database.
Yeah, see, it's not like Wikipedia. Can't go edit your shit.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, it's not like you made an account, so it's like pretty cool to have.
There are some people though, like that I've met, like I'm like, yo, why are you at credits like in Narcos? I was like, you did not have anything on there. I was like, just because you've done like Mexican like acting in other movies, it's like, yeah, I think I can get this credit too.
That's the tricky part too, is that people can add their own shit. So like you can get mixed up with the fakes or like. I'm
gonna start saying I was at every like gangster film no LG has been in. Like, yep, any homeboy industry production, I was one of the guys in the Pendleton in the back.
Like
you're not looking good enough.
Like you could add this podcast on IMDb. You know what I mean? Like people have podcasts up there now, so it's not only for film. Like you could even
Joe Rogan up there.
Yeah, he is.
I was about to say there's some podcasts
I got a problem with that.
There is some podcasts that I would be like, all right, you're allowed to put that on your IDBM. Some Rogan, some Tom Segura, Your Mom's House. I'll let those slide. Those are some good credits.
They don't even have like huge production value to make a podcast, and you got to be on IMDb. Man, fuck out of here.
Is it more? But all right,
Love you, Ray.
But the Joe Rogan podcast could be like seen as a production.
Well, that thing gets seen.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I get seen in most movies, dog.
They have like he has a whole set. Like B-Real's been there.
This is a set. This is a whole production.
Yeah, but it's different when you go to Joe Rogan's like set. Like I know like his.
Don't sell yourself that short.
Even B-Reals.
Yeah, fucking A, Yana. Fucking A, dude.
Even
Joe
B-Reals.
Rogan this, Joe Rogan that.
No, even B-Reals. You walk downstairs and you feel you're in a whole different setup. He's got a whole fucking curtains around him. There's like 1,000 lights.
It looks like somebody's getting surgery done there.
No, it looks like some BDSM shit.
Oh.
She said, that looks like some crazy shit that's going in there where you got to get the curtains. It's some person's hanging for some reason.
You have a film that kind of you're in the film, and you're
The sex toy film.
yeah, the sex toy films, because but it's like it's not a porno film. Yeah,
That's why I'm wondering. I'm like,
yeah, like no, but can you explain the premises for my friend here?
Yeah, she's actually she does a podcast about sex toys. So she tests them out and then she talks about them on the podcast and she rates them. Danny Paulchuk, he's a comic. He's in it. So he plays a dude that like has never masturbated, and he's got this roommate that's like addicted to masturbating, and hilarity ensues. She tries to get him on, you know, like she tries to let him see the light.
Get him to stop being vanilla.
And then once he tastes it, he can't stop. So he gets addicted.
Yeah, that happens.
That's kind of like how you find out, like when that's you can't, it's like once you jerk off, you just can't stop.
Once you've tasted in and out.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's how you know, because you know that is like everything changes at that point. Like it's like, you know how like when you know a friend of yours and you guys are all in like high school, and then you know somebody's getting pussy, it's like, yo, he doesn't want to play soccer no more. Yeah, like he just doesn't want to play. Like every time we get out at 1:45, he used to come play all the time, but ever since this girl came along, like, what's going on?
He used to be so
I used
cute.
to have like, there's two homies that left it all, dog. They literally
Thank you.
got pussy
Jesus,
and
fuck.
they got pussy and they forgot everything else that went on in their life.
That's how it is,
Like
though.
their soccer career
when
went
you're that
down,
young,
their
when you're
grades
young,
went
and
down,
it
was
happens
all
the first
pussy.
time.
Yeah, and it wasn't even just one girl. It was like, whoa, pussy, and they were just players. And till this day, he has 4 kids with different baby mamas. Like his dad's like that too.
That fool was on some Nick Cannon shit.
Yeah, his dad's like that too, dog.
See, dude, that's why you can't be that close to your dad, dude.
No, dude, you gotta be close.
Like
to
if your
dad.
dad's that toxic,
That's not toxic. It's called
No, I'm saying-
mujeriego. It's just called mujeriego, dog. There's nothing wrong with being a mujeriego.
Mujeriego.
Yeah.
Mujeriego.
Means a womanizer.
Fuck man.
Yeah, fuck man, a
man.
fuck
Fuck
boy,
man.
whatever.
Like a fuck
yeah,
boy,
it's
but fuck
mujeriego.
man.
You just, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's the same with women. The dick can ruin your life too.
Yeah, see?
You know, you could be on a trajectory and your career's going great, and then you meet the fucking dick of your life.
Yeah, see, and it's over.
Yeah.
I guess that would, you know, like if who's the dude that's fucking I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. He fucked Kim Kardashian. What's his name?
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson. Like if he was a basketball player, it would be a totally different thing. He'd be ruining lives. He'd be like, yo, this bitch started smoking blunts after hanging out with him.
Fuck him.
Like, you know what I mean? Like this bitch started driving drunk. She's just drinking nothing but Hennessy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it would have an impact. I could see how it could ruin it. He just won up though. He's you know who's,
I gotta give it up to him, dog.
you know who's currently boning? I tripped out, and not that I keep up with it, but somebody was like, dude, did you watch the new what's that fucking the Addams Family bitch?
Oh, Jenna Ortega.
Wednesday?
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, he's boning her now, dude. He's boning Wednesday.
Bro, I think these girls now just want to bone him.
She's 19 though.
Just for the hype.
I think at this point they're like, Kim Kardashian did it. It's just like, who's next? Let me be the next big thing, and it kind of works out for them. Look, now we know her name. I didn't even know who that bitch was. Now I know who Pete Davidson.
Netflix has been trying very hard to show me
Everybody
that.
knows her.
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't know. I don't get drawn into certain shit with shows. I let it draw me into it. Like
She's like the biggest thing on Netflix right now, or was. I don't know. Fucking Netflix, bro. Every month is a new thing.
I kind of stopped watching and moved to like HBO.
HBO is so much better.
Welcome to the club, bro.
But HBO
Yeah.
HBO has
Where
like
is that?
5 things that they put out.
Do you watch Succession?
No, I have not fucking watched
Fuck you,
this thing.
X.
I'm so glad that I haven't gotten into it because everybody like Be Real talks about it. Everybody has been like talking.
So
Succession
good.
is great.
So fucking good.
Succession, you ever seen that one?
There's 2?
Sex Session?
Yeah, it's a porno version of it.
Oh, it's sick.
Really?
I'm just playing though.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that like I was like, if you saw this, let me send this to me. It's gotta have some kind of premises on the show.
I try to watch it, and I can see why it's good, but they're too fucking rich, and I'm not even near their rich.
It just makes you angry.
I don't give a fuck, dog. I don't
relatable.
give a fuck. It's like, yeah, this guy's mad
But
because his
that's how you
fucking
see
jet
how
didn't.
certain people work.
No, trust me, I can see
That's
why
why
it's
it's
good. I
important
watched
to
one
watch shows
season.
like
I
that.
watched one season. To me was like, what's the other one? Lotus.
White Lotus.
There's another one where it's like, bro, they're just too rich for
yacht.
my lifestyle, dog. Yeah, I'm over here trying to pay rent, and they're complaining about other.
Yeah, see, that's
shit.
what I'm telling you. Certain shit makes you angry. Like when you see it, you're like, yeah, that's too rich for me,
Yeah,
dude. It's
Cribs. My sister used to watch.
You know what
Cribs and
pissed
be
me
like,
off?
Oh, dude, pointless.
like, yeah, I know what you mean. But Cribs, I actually would enjoy. I'd be like, you know what? The house seems very obtainable in these states. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I looked at it, I was like, all right, he's in Florida.
It was never their
At that point,
house.
they had me, but you know what
Oh, they
pissed
had
me
me
off
too.
was what is it? My Super Sweet 16. These rich ass kids, dude.
Oh,
You're like
yeah.
16 and you're like your parents are working and shit, and you're just like, damn, man. I was like, it fucking sucks.
You asked for an Xbox to
Yeah.
give you last year's version.
Yeah, like.
And these
Well, first
fucking-
of all, the Xbox lasts for about 4 or 5 years. Now a video game system, what is like a PS5 last? It has like what? No,
no,
but like
he means like when it'll be the next gen will come out.
okay,
Next
it has
gen
like
will
what,
come
like a
out.
5-year run? It's like a car model.
No, like 7. Been really long though.
Hey, let her see the letter. dude.
Yeah.
It looks aggressive.
Yeah, I did look, because especially if you're gonna light it like this, you have hair. So, yeah. Like-
You don't want to smell burning hair. That shit stink.
Yeah, that's the worst. Hey, you were on I don't know what was that set that you were on for like a long time. You were on there for months.
Mayor of Kingstown.
What was it like working on that?
I was a producer's assistant, so it was crazy because, producers are needy as fuck. Probably shouldn't say that. No, it was fun. It was cool. It was COVID. So like everything was restricted. It was hard. Like you couldn't see people's faces. It was a fucking hell of a ride. Yeah.
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 And you were like in what, like a prison?
We were in a prison. Yeah. Yeah. There's a jail in Kingston, Ontario, just outside of Toronto. That's no longer in operation. Paul Bernardo, have you ever heard of that guy? He was like a famous serial killer in the, I think 80s, but he was in prison there.
Yeah.
So he had like all this like shit that he wrote on the walls, and
You saw it?
yeah, I took
Yeah?
a picture of it. It's really creepy. He talks about like skin.
Damn, that's
Fucking weird. Yeah.
you don't watch those kind of documentaries, Xavier? You watch every other fucking one.
Yeah, I mean, I like true crime's cool, but then eventually it's just the same shit of people dying. It's like, how much of that do I need in my brain?
Girls
Like,
are obsessed with
Yeah.
serial killer shit.
Yeah, they love that.
We
shit.
love it. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Because it's.
I think it's more realistic. People expect like a guy to kill somebody, but like they don't ever expect it from a woman. So it's like I think secretly every woman's like, I could possibly get away with this.
No, because their life's so great, and they're like, yeah, it's never gonna happen to me. Fucking stupid bitch. Yeah, close the door. That's what I think these girls think. They're like, looking at
We're
this
like
thing.
some two different fucking planes. I'm over here. I was like,
You gotta get rid of this guy.
you think they just like laugh, bro? Like, what do you think? It's just like, it didn't happen to me, bitch.
They're not laughing, but they're like, again? Like, well, how do you fall for Ted Bundy?
Was he
fucking hot
was he
to
considered
them.
He
handsome
was
though?
charming. They're charming motherfuckers. You ever see Dahmer?
Dahmer was not charming.
No, but like the show, because they made him seem like he was charming.
Of course,
Yeah.
because it's a show.
They made him
Real
seem
life, he was not.
they made him seem like very Napoleon
He
Dynamite-ish.
got enough dudes home. He took enough dudes home. He must have been some sort of charming.
I don't know how his grandma didn't see it coming.
Dudes are fucking horny. Don't say you got game.
Okay,
Dudes
okay,
are
okay.
just horny.
They'll fucking
Yeah, like it's not hard to take a dude home. Like it's compared to how it would be like.
It's like when girls say, "Oh, here's my count." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, come on." It's not. I respect when a girl says I have 2, not 1,000. I'm like, "Oh shit, no, that's self-control." The other chick just.
2,000.
Are you guys easy to take home?
No, I'm actually not.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, he's on. He's okay.
What does it take for you, X?
Huh? What does it take for you? Got to be a fan of mine.
No, and you gotta if you use the words X and G in the same sentence
I'm
and
in.
he's close enough, I'm in.
Like ecstasy and GHB.
Yeah. You got to be into conspiracies for sure. Unvaccinated.
But
Hell yes. Hell yes. You got the Sam Tripoli sticker. That guy likes to smell my armpit.
Oh, you've met my boss?
yeah,
Is that your boss?
Yeah, that's
Sam's
my
your boss?
Yeah, I'm a co-host on Tinfoil Hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
He smells
conspiracy
your armpit.
theorist.
He does that shit to
Yeah.
people.
Does he really do that?
Yeah, he does that shit. And then if you're a hot chick during his meet and greet, he wants to do a prom pose.
Prom pose?
Yeah, so
Prom
we'll take a
pose.
picture with the girl prom position.
That's so fucking weird, bro.
Sometimes with their boyfriends right there, dog. Sam's the best, dog. And then he always tells like good-looking couples, like if a good-looking couple comes on, he's like, I just want to see you guys fuck.
You know, but didn't he claim to be like a sex addict though?
Yeah, he says that all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what that stems from, bro. Like porn fucking kind of like you get used to. There's this whole mental thing, bro. It's like you get used to seeing other people fuck, and then it's like that seems to be the only thing that kind of gets you there. So it changes your whole mentality. It's like you can't even jerk off by using your imagination no more.
You get desensitized.
Yeah, you get desensitized, and then you're like, fuck. You're thinking about other people fucking while you're fucking.
Yeah, these fucking kids. Imagine these like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds that have a phone, and then somehow they found fucking Pornhub.
Bro, like, when do you remember when you first watched porn?
Yeah, but I didn't have it on my hands at all times. I had to wait for nighttime.
I had to wait for my parents to leave. Channel 79.
Yeah, you had to wait your parents to fall asleep. These kids literally just have it at high school.
Nah, but we had a black box.
Gotta go take a shit, teacher. They ain't gonna take a shit. You know, fucking beat off in the fucking public.
I don't think fools are that horny, bro.
Dog, tell me if you didn't have your iPhone and homegirls not wearing bras because these girls don't wear bras anymore in high school for some reason. You don't think some kids are like, fuck? Or you had I gotta go take care of this. I can't get up in class.
I just don't think I would just be like, hey, why not go smoke a blunt or like.
Where this is high school. What do you mean? He's on.
Fool, I've seen, bro. I drove by my high school the other day, and I saw that like on this little corner, this like little group of stoner kids just smoking, and I was like, man, this probably was always the spot, but I just didn't smoke at that age. So I'm like, these fools are all ditching, and it was like class time. So, and then there was other fools that had girlfriends, and then just they would go just make out while they'll ditch class. I just don't think beating off is like the right, like that's the go-to. Like that's what every kid is waiting for. But fuck homeroom, I'm gonna just go masturbate in the bathroom. As the bathrooms at public school are very jail-like. I don't understand the whole. I'm telling you, dude. I don't think you'd ever be able to go to Japan unless you get papers soon. But
I wouldn't go to Japan.
But all I'm saying is that once you've had a Japanese experience from a toilet, bro, you're just never gonna look any bathroom the same, bro.
You see what you did, X?
Is any? I don't.
That South
see what
Park.
you did?
That South Park.
Better
episode?
I didn't even see that South Park episode till like after I came back from Japan, and I was like, I'm Randy. This is how I feel. Like this is really how I feel. It's a
He's
whole.
selling us.
It's a whole experience. I mean, it really is. Like you can.
It can't be the only country that has bathrooms like that. There's got to be one other country that.
I mean, Toto is an international company. They manufacture a lot of toilets. Yeah, but it's they pop. I don't know. They specifically have these models for Japan. I just don't see like the whole purpose of having that under thing in a bathroom.
What under thing?
Like that little gap where like what's that gap for? Where you can see if somebody's in the stall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it just don't make no sense. Like if everybody's sitting there, I'm like everything should be blocked out.
Prison shit. You're right. It's for prisons. They took prisons and they put a prison mentality into everything in the United States. Bathroom should not be like that. You should have your own privacy. I shouldn't have to smell your shit. When you walk somewhere and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, like where you look at somebody, you're like, hey, bro, you're dying. you're like somebody's dying in here, bro. Like
I love those fools that walk in there and they like I've seen it when like they would try to someone's taking a shit and and they try to embarrass that person.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're the fucking best. I can't do that because I'm like, you're such a dick. But I think that's hilarious. I can see Izon doing that shit.
Nah,
like, is there something dying in here?
I'm like I kind of deal with it the same way I deal with like if a place is packed and there's no parking, we're just not going. Like I'm leaving. Yeah, like I'm just not gonna use it. I will wait, you know, to go use the bathroom comfortably, bro. Like the bathroom should always be a novelty experience for you, dog. It's where you're most vulnerable. I learned that from my cat. They're very.
Yeah, they'll watch your six if you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come and hang out with you.
Yeah,
it's for predators.
Yeah, bro. Like that's
because you're like indisposed, right? So somebody can come up from behind you.
It's like somebody to come up under the toilet, bro. I've always been scared of a snake in the toilet.
That's the worst time to get attacked.
Have you ever
gotta be in a fight? Worst time you want to fight is when you're taking a shit.
Is that a fear of anybody else's? Using the toilet and the snake being in there?
Nope.
No.
I saw this in a news story once. Like I think it was like, and I was like a teenager, and I remember seeing this on Primeiro Impacto, and I was just like, oh man, I'm like, this is a real thing. So like ever since then, not that I check every time, but that's always been a big fear of mine. I was like, yo, a snake could just come through there. Like I don't know.
What country did that happen?
It was from Florida.
Oh, I was gonna say Australia.
Yeah,
it's always something.
No, it was in the States, and then I was like, I mean, I didn't understand like the geographic difference at that point. I was just like, oh, snakes in the toilet?
Well, people like find gators and shit in their bathtubs too, right?
That's true. How does it? But that's a gator has to come through the toilet. I don't know how the gator gets
I don't know, but people always have a gator in their bathtub in Florida. Like,
Could you deal with that, bro?
I
Like,
get it.
if we had to deal with, like, let's just say we were in Florida and then one day we got to open up, but there's a big ass crocodile in the fucking front of the gate. What the fuck are we going to do? Like, hey, bro, like, I'm not going to tell that shit to move.
Shoot it.
Then they were still going to have to move it.
gator tacos.
Just yeah, you shoot it and then you get a shovel and just move it so we can move. Go. We're not. Let's go, dude. You're allowed to have a gun in Florida.
It's encouraged.
Exactly. Could you handle those long urinals, Izon?
Dude, somebody mentioned that Jeffy in the chat room mentioned a dog. I specifically never went back to a Dodger game because of that bathroom.
Are you fucking serious?
That trough where everybody's just like, hey, everyone, just let's all go, let's all just
I know we
have a fucking dick off here. Like, bro, I'm not in
got-
prison.
I know we
Not a
got
dick off. You're not
standards.
even supposed to look, dude.
Bro, everybody's drunk, bro. I was just like, yo, this is like too much for me, dude.
And like their pee
there's
could
stalls there?
splash up and
There's
hit you.
stalls in there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have a door.
There's individual urinals. I don't know where you go to piss at Dodger Stadium, but
Oh, it used to be back in the day. It used to be this long.
I remember that.
That trough, bro. Like, what are we, pig?
Point.
Pigs, like, yo, like, this is not, it's not cool, bro.
Hey, we don't smoke the same at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, at the suites, bro. Like, and the fucking suites with the bathroom,
with the public,
the bathroom
the
that
crowd?
attends to the Japanese investors on the team.
I don't
the
know, dog. I
raza?
don't mind. I don't care where I piss. That's one thing I don't care. I'm the type who like.
Yeah, we
piss-
know.
I like to piss outside and look at the stars and like gaze at the moon, bro. Like, so I really just. especially
that
when you
is
gotta
very
go, you
gay.
just gotta go.
Romantic.
Yeah. Well, you've never been super drunk and you're like,
Oh yeah, when you're drunk and you're
this is
peeing
way
outside,
better
and you're
than
like,
looking at
damn,
a
it's
fucking-
nice
This
out.
is way better than looking at a fucking white wall that I usually look at.
Full of piss.
So I love pissing outside. When I used to have when my parents used to have the big house, if I was outside, if for some reason I just didn't want
The one
to
that
go
had
outside,
rattlesnakes.
yeah, you just go out there and take a piss outside. It's so nice.
Yeah, I'm still tripping on like how that story said Will killed that rattlesnake.
It was for real.
It could have easily like bit him, especially because he's like
Retarded.
challenged. Hey, bro, we can't like, we're not gonna keep offending these fools anymore. What if that got
I
us?
mean, I just made a whole post about it on my Instagram.
I know, but I'm talking about we
You
got
didn't even like it.
We got suspended on Twitch.
What?
Last
What'd
week.
you do?
We had a big ass NOS tank and I was huffing nitrous the whole time.
That's not allowed. Why? Would,
I guess not. They said they put me on their suicide watch list.
seriously?
Yeah.
I was just in Thailand and they sell like balloons everywhere.
Damn.
It's so
You
fire.
went to the wrong fucking Asian country, moron.
Yeah, I did, dude. Nah, I went to the right one, bro. I was there on a Pokemon mission, bro. I was reliving my '90s kid's dream, bro. Like Thailand though. That sounds lit. Did you
Yeah.
do nitrous?
Oh yeah.
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 It's everywhere
Fun
else.
as hell.
Yeah.
Well, you're drunk and like it just kind of yeah.
Oh yeah, we
It doesn't
know.
last long, but
We have like I have like 5 tanks, and that's it. Kind of turned into a whole thing because my friend from it did go from 1 to 5, but my friend Steph Tone from the Deftones enjoys his nitrous as well, and it kind of turned into like a whole novelty thing here at the studio.
it's very euphoric.
It is. I think it's it puts you at ease, bro. I just wish it didn't make you forget shit.
Do you just go straight from the tank?
No, we have balloons.
Oh, you use balloons.
Yeah, balloons.
But he's done it before off the tank though.
In Vegas though.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
There's
Vegas.
a video.
I did get out of hand.
So since you brought up suicide, is it for real that you guys do like Canada like gives you pills to commit suicide? Is that for real? Or is that just
Yeah.
all propaganda?
No, it's for real.
What?
Yeah. it's
Do you
fucked
know
up.
anybody that has done it?
I do.
No.
Is it a cyanide pill?
You gotta
or what?
you gotta go see a doctor for a couple weeks at least, right?
It depends what's going on. They evaluate and decide whether you're a good candidate. My homie was he was diagnosed with cancer, and it was pretty bad. So he was
A lot of pain.
a lot of pain, and he wasn't given any other options. So he took that option, and he got out. I think
Damn.
like a homeless dude too went in and he was in the news and he was like, I don't want to be here. And they like,
Okay, see, I was about to say cancer, 5-stage cancer, I'll let it slide. Because you're homeless or because you're depressed, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Get
yeah.
the fuck up. Go to the gym. Get a job. Like, they're
But
not,
like,
we're
how
not
homeless though? Like,
suicide.
was he homeless
I
like
don't
for a
care.
while though?
I don't care.
probably, but yeah, it's, I don't know. I think they get incentive too though to like, because it's like a drug. It's not a pill. It's an injection, but it's like Pfizer makes it, right? So it's the same thing as the vaccine.
It's the same one you guys got. Whoever got it.
Yeah.
They're making money off
Shut
of it.
down
They make
again.
money off of it. Yeah, so the more people who want it, the better.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So they're pretty much putting you like shooting you up with cockroach spray.
It's assisted suicide.
It's a different form of population control.
Yeah, you guys have legal coke now, huh?
Getting there.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Bro, it's like Canada's got their ups and their downs, and their downs are so
Canada's
bad.
a
and
great
some
country,
of their
bro.
ups are so good. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, do I want
What are
to
the
get
downs?
vaccinated? But when I get there, I get to do cocaine. It's like, fuck, dog.
You guys-
I love
you
both,
guys-
and I hate the other.
They needed legal cocaine, bro, because the one that we got from the Albanians, like that shit was disgusting. It was stepped on over. Then we got some from the natives, and it was even worse. Like we were just like, yo, this is. When we were out there, like me and Rouse tried the cocaine charcuterie board, of like, and we had
What do
like,
you mean a charcuterie board?
bro, we had so many baggies in the what's I forget his name's his friend's name's condo, like because we were staying there, and when we looked, like we would put our keys or whatever cards on the table, and at the end of the night, I remember by the fourth day there was just like 5-6 baggies, and he was like, oh, you know, we could probably die. Like, and I was like, why would you say that? We're lining this shit up.
I was over here. I thought you were doing like a tree board. I was like, fool, you sound like
But there was like 5 different
like a-
baggies
it's
from
like a
5 different dealers.
Cocaine flight.
Yeah, like a cocaine flight.
I was like, you sound like Hunter Biden. You were fucking snorting Parmesan cheese.
I mean, I possibly could have
Shout
been.
out to him.
One of them made me throw up. Then I
No.
But then
You
I would throw up on
because
coke.
you do the biggest lines in the biggest bumps in
I
the
used
world.
to.
Yeah, well, we used to whatever. When we used to do coke, you used to give me this Mount
I
Everest
keep
thing.
adding the more time. What is it? More time to the sobriety. Remember, I was like, "Yo, we're almost at a year." It's like, I think somebody was like, "Yo,
4 months.
it's like 5 months or 6 months, bro."
Xavier,
What's up?
what are the pros and cons of Canada? You said there's more cons than
No
pros.
freedom of speech. You need to be vaccinated.
But do people really get in
Justin
trouble for
Trudeau's
talking
your
shit?
fucking prime minister. Like, he's a fucking piece of shit.
Why is he a piece of shit?
Because he's better
Because he went
looking than
after
him.
the fucking truckers, dude. They took away their Bitcoin. That's fucked up, dude. You're not allowed to touch my money.
She's like listening to this because she lives there, so she's like,
and she knows I'm right. She's like,
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think that
See how much I love-
it's any better here.
Huh?
I don't think it's any
It's
better.
a little bit better.
No, it's not, bro.
Well, in California, you go to Texas.
Low
it's
key,
pretty good.
America has freedom of speech. That automatically wins.
Wins.
It
That's
wins.
number one. Nowhere
We-
else in the
it's
world has freedom of
technically
speech.
not-
Nowhere
bro.
else in the world has freedom of speech.
You get to have that right when you're fucking boring.
You guys are canceling people here. for
Yeah.
talking
No, no, no.
shit. You,
We're
what happened to you?
Okay, you're right. But what's
discussion.
canceling? What's canceling people? Not the government. Instagram and Twitter. Those aren't government places.
woke
You can
people.
go ahead and yell whatever you want, and you can't get arrested. Yeah, we're getting canceled, but on private companies. Like, this is YouTube. You can't. I can make my own. I can make my own
Google.
YouTube, and you can't.
Right, you're talking about the prime minister taking away like bank account access.
That's
and shit
bullshit.
Like that.
That
Yeah.
is fucked up.
That can happen
My
here too, though. If you don't
hard-earned
pay your.
fucking money, fuck that.
The
I don't
IRS
believe-
can
because
do
I
that
don't-
here
yeah.
to you too, bro. They've threatened me before.
For tax evasion.
Yeah, for tax evasion.
For having too much money, not giving any of the stuff, which I don't agree, which is still,
Allegedly.
yeah, which is still thrivery. I'm not saying they should take that much away, especially when you see how shitty LA is, but technically it's not just because you didn't agree with him.
All I'm saying, bro, is like they're like Toronto was way better than LA.
Jeffy.
Currently LA.
Canada,
If I had to be 1,000, I didn't see
I don't
like
know. That's debatable.
their homeless was like I ran into like 3
Oh.
homeless people, and like or they were all in a certain clique, and I think the winner takes care of them, like wipes them out,
the winner.
Yeah, it's true.
like literally.
Sends them over here.
I think they have like 6 months to get it together,
I guarantee you, we have like at least out of all the homeless, 5% are Canadian in America. Easily,
if
they're
they
like,
mid it
fuck,
down
They're
here.
like, fuck the.
I'm pretty sure-
Because you guys
Well,
don't
that's
have,
what I-
have you seen the border? It's nothing like the Mexican border. It's like, yeah, just cross the
Come
fucking
on in.
trees. Huh?
Come on in,
Yeah,
fellas.
come on in. You're
Yeah,
white.
That's like I'm telling you, Mexicans got it all wrong. It's like you're heading towards the wrong border. Just go up there,
no.
bro.
No, they're
Like they
fucking
need
up.
more Mexicans.
They need.
But
They
you
need to
gotta-
take, you need to
Like they
fly
do,
to
bro.
Canada and then
Like
come
you
in
go
like
to Canada,
this.
though.
Fly to Canada, come in like this.
I mean, but you gotta fight some bears, so it's not like it's not like fucking crossing the Sonora fucking desert.
There's not
Dude,
that
I'd
many
rather fight
bears.
some
You
bears
haven't
since-
seen no bears.
I'd rather fight some bears than ice.
I mean,
Those got guns and they
you
got cars.
just gotta
and they
hit the
coming
North
after you.
Face before you fucking like go to Canada, bro. Like
The North.
like you just gotta go like jack it up real quick.
What's the month? Let them know what month. If you're gonna I'm just fucking around America, I'm not fucking promoting any fucking
January.
immigration.
They'll embrace you too, man. It's like I would blend in perfect with all the Indians, especially if I like. Well, that's with a beard.
They killed them all.
No, like the
he's
the
talking
dot
about the-
Indians, not feather. You know,
Oh.
yeah, like nitty.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, like for sure, I can fit into like a community of like like Nitty's family or something like that. I'd be like, yeah, dude, just adopt me. It'd be perfect. And then I'd be like, yeah, like I don't know, because it's like Indians and Latinos look very much alike.
Did you ever want to be adopted?
No, I didn't. My family never made me hate them that much. No. Like there was moments where I was just like, man, fuck you guys. I fucking hate it here. Like, but not for me to be like, yo, I wish I never had you guys. That's kind of fucking sad.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish the fucking Home Alone family adopted me when I saw that movie.
So you could be
I was
left.
like, can I get adopted by
They
people
wouldn't
that
put up with
traveled
you,
and-
dog.
Huh?
They wouldn't put up with you.
Nah, they would have left me at home at purpose. They're like, clean the house while you're at it too, you Mexican.
Be like, oh yeah, now.
How did he afford to take 7 kids on vacation?
Yeah.
Embezzlement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he probably was.
Never found out what he did for
He was
a
doing
living.
like white collar crimes for sure.
Oh, he was working for the mob. That's some Tony Soprano shit, dog.
That's
For
true.
sure, that was an inside job, dog. You never looked at it the way I saw it. That was an inside
The
job.
way he had that money in that envelope like that is a very mob like thing.
Full.
Remember when like when he saw Kevin opened it up and then he was like, what the fuck? He's like, there's a lot of money in here.
Yeah, fool. He
Yeah.
was a mobster. And it was an inside job. They knew he was going to be out of town. He's like, when he's out of town and that stupid kid stayed home and ruined the whole fucking job for the fucking Tony Soprano and the squad.
Yeah. I don't know if it went that deep.
They forgot that part of the movie before they got to cut that shit out. They didn't get the rights.
I don't know if Sam would have taken that one, dude.
Huh?
I don't know if Sam would have taken that
That
theory.
theory?
Yeah.
You don't like that theory? That's a good theory.
I don't know. It's
There's little holes. There's a couple holes. New
like
Jersey.
Swiss cheese right now. Like baby Swiss.
I'll come back.
Have you seen those iceberg theories of like your childhood like cartoons and then they're just like ruined? Like they just tell you it's like this is what was really going on in the Rugrats. It was like a something that was going on in his in the dad's mind, and it was a figment of imagination. And they really break it down, and I really get into some of these like iceberg things, and then I just freak myself out. I was like, damn, my childhood was a lie.
What's a
Anybody else?
Pokemon theory? There's got to be a Pokemon.
I don't even want to look at it because it's gonna ruin it for me. I love it way too much.
But what if fucking Ashton was just retarded and those fucking
So it
Pokemons
took-
weren't even real? He was just fucking schizo.
That
They
was-
were just
that-
nor-
that's
they were
a-
just normal. They were normal animals, but he thought they had powers.
If that sounds like a very fun schizo like way to live, bro. He's just battling these imaginary figures.
Well, you don't. That's what these homeless look like they're doing when you see them
They're
sometimes.
just like talking random. Do you guys have the random talking homeless?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sometimes do character study and watch them.
What's the bad side of Canada?
The cold.
No, I'm saying like no, I'm saying like what's the ghetto out there? Like what area is that?
There's pockets. There's different
Yeah.
pockets. Yeah.
there,
There's like one area called Moss Park. Probably like that's a hot zone for self-talkers.
Yeah. So that's like the hood.
But I don't know. I feel like there's been an influx of like mental illness lately, or at least after COVID. Like you kind of notice it more. There's
People went full retard.
yeah.
It's all over Instagram.
Like retard isn't like, hey, I'm gonna just overdo it with the wokeness,
Like those Edgars.
or like
I knew a dude. I didn't really know him well, but we were kind of acquaintances, and he doused himself in gasoline at a gas station and lit himself on fire, and then like it was all caught on security camera too. And then he didn't dive fast enough, so he like ran into a deli and he stole a knife from the dude behind the counter and started stabbing
While he was
himself
in flames?
while on fire.
damn. That like it, but he's dude. He had to be on something else.
I don't know. He had 2 kids.
Whoa.
Wife.
That should go.
And it was like 8 a.m. too. It's like a weird decision to make at that time.
No, I mean, we have Skid Road close to here, and sometimes when there's a lot of traffic, you do get.
It's not a tourist destination.
Yeah, you get the detour.
Right.
And you might think at 8 in the morning, it's dead, right? You might be like, oh, they're all sleeping. No, it's prime time. They need to get their drugs for later in the day.
Okay.
They're alert. Like, it's popping. Like, everyone's busy. Like, it's just.
Do you guys have a Skid Row?
Not like this. No.
Like, you guys just know a place where, like,
They
they
just
hang
kinda-
out.
Yeah, they're kind of scattered. But I mean, like, again, I think, well, we used to have shit like that, but it's not allowed. Like, they'll clear out all their tents and stuff. So the government will come and just like clear it all out.
I mean, that sounds very like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have a feeling like
sounds a lot better though.
I have a feeling you'd like doing that job.
Nah.
Like if someone said,
I just don't like having to deal with the homeless. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think anybody does, but I'm not the one to. I don't want to have that job. It doesn't seem as fun as like the Pineapple Express job.
Not gonna lie, it does seem like fun.
The Pineapple Express job seems fun as hell.
Pineapple Express
The
job?
public server.
Oh, the public server one.
Yeah. But you just ruin somebody's day. That seems kind of like, you know, but it's like, hey, you fucking owe like he said, like you owe MasterCard like $80,000, bro. You've been served.
Yeah, man, what the fuck? All that money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ruining the day.
Yeah, but it's like your consequences finally.
MasterCard will serve you.
Yeah, for after a certain amount. Like if any, I think it's anything under 10 grand. Yeah, I think it's anything under 10 grand you can get away with, but anything over 10 grand, like you're for sure. I think it takes 10 years for you to no, it takes 10 years for shit to get out of your record.
Yeah,
you could owe a lot of money and then it'll just clear up.
Yeah, if you claim bankruptcy or whatever, it'll take 10 years for it to like.
Except
Student loans.
Student loans, yeah.
Yup. Don't be an idiot. Don't get them, especially if you're not gonna get something useful.
Hey, bro, they made me wait 4 years. They can wait 8. I was like, I got my degree.
You still gotta pay. You still owe a lot.
Nah. I mean, I don't know. There was somewhere I was like, fuck you guys. I ain't paying you.
If you get married, do you get your girl's student loans too?
No, I don't think so.
That would suck.
Nah,
For this bitch.
you know what's fucked up? That
Thanks
like
to Biden, you
there-
gotta pay your student loans right now.
there's some people that there's some places or certain situations you do inherit debt. Like if you have a deadbeat dad and that motherfucker's just out there beating motherfuckers for money, and then he's just like maxing out credit cards, bro, like and all this shit, like that shit will go to your kids, bro. And they'll try to hit your kids up for that money.
That's not fair. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, right? It's like, hey, man, my dad was all like a fucking scumbag, and then I'm the one getting served. Has the weed gotten better in Canada? Or you don't
Still not as good as here. I would say.
Or you don't smoke that much out there?
Not lately. Not
No?
lately. Yeah, I've been smoking a lot here, just because it's quality.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Like some of the weed in Canada, I feel like it just makes me fall asleep, just pass out.
Maybe you
I
just
don't
got a
like- I
lot
don't
to
like
do.
that.
Maybe you just got a lot to do here. That's why you.
Isn't that the point of weed?
No, it's not.
Sometimes the weed's so good you want to fucking take a nap.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, I get insomnia, so it does help me sleep.
I don't like being tired.
But you gotta sleep, bro. Are you scared of the dreams?
No, I rarely dream. Although I did. I forgot what I was. They are right when they say you should write it down.
I read that weed makes you not dream.
Yeah, that's the reason I started smoking initially. When I was younger, I used to have such bad dreams, and then I just never stopped. So I always smoke myself. But they say the reason you don't have dreams is because you're just lying there with your eyes closed for a while, and like it's not necessarily like REM sleep.
Or you're having them, but it makes you forget right away before you even wake up.
It's very rare that I even wake up and I realize I had a dream. I probably have them. You ever try one of those sleep apps?
What sleep? What?
Those sleep apps?
Nah, I can go to sleep.
I'm not saying to go to sleep. Like they monitor your sleep.
Oh no. I thought you meant like one of those things that do like forest noises and ocean.
Those
noises.
shits never work, dude. They never work. Like
no.
it actually annoy me. Like if anything, you're just like, bro, this is like it's repeating itself. Like,
Yeah, no. I can go to sleep with the podcast on.
bro, you go to sleep to World War II
Yeah.
documentaries.
So it's full. Go to sleep, pass out.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I've already heard it. I'm not really interested, but more fucking. I can remember another date.
He literally will fall asleep to the whole Nazi regime being taken over.
I feel bad for chicks that I fuck. They gotta listen to like Hitler shit and fucking Pearl Harbor. They leave all fucking smart when they leave my house. I'm like, see, bitch, you learned something tonight.
Such a giver.
Right?
Yeah, what do you have running? Just some talk, just some the History Channel 24/7.
A podcast. One of fucking Dan Carlin, hardcore history. One fucking just.
Oh, they leave out of there learning
shit.
dick jokes.
Huh?
All the white podcasts you watch.
Who do you think's fucking teaching history? Name one Mexican.
Felipe Esparza.
They're barely in history.
Felipe Esparza has a podcast dedicated strictly to history. It's called History for Fools.
Yeah, but.
I mean, but then again, I know what you mean, though. I would be like, yo, Felipe doesn't look like the teacher that I would want to take that advice from.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
and then
it looks more of like where the wild things are at, monster.
And then it's Butch Escobar. Fucking
It's called
another character from Stranger Things, or what's that thing show?
Where the wild things are.
Yeah, another character from there.
Yeah, that is true. So are you out here working on a film?
Yeah, I'm shooting a series that I'm producing and created.
Damn. And it's like, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah. It's anthology. So like, I don't know if you've ever seen Black Mirror, kind of where every episode is a different story.
Ooh, dope.
And so like we kind of cover like different topics about society, like fucked up shit. There's an episode about vaping, like how vaping's got
Out of hand.
Yeah,
Out of hand.
so addictive.
Out of hand.
So fucking.
Every
addictive.
chick I date can't go to in the morning. Where's my vape?
Right here, dog.
I literally, this is exactly what my.
Okay, but are we talking about like, are we
Yeah,
talking
she
about
wakes
like
up.
nicotine vaping?
Yeah, nicotine.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
not even- it's those little jewel pods, and they fucking lose it. They literally sleep next to them.
Some of those vapes look really cool though, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do
That's
it.
how they
why
get you.
Yeah, don't do it, dog. That's why you do.
I was gonna buy one at Craft Beer Kings of a little space dog, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick."
Bro.
I don't know, cause I don't smoke. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like the last time I smoked was when I was in Japan, just cause I couldn't get weed, and I was like, "Oh, let me get some of these purple menthol cigs. This is great."
The other day I saw some chick working out, squatting in between squats, hitting the vape,
No.
dog. I want to record her, but it's that thing where like
Xavier,
she was
what's
kind of
wrong
hot,
with
so I
that?
didn't want her thinking I was recording her because she was hot. I'm
Right,
like, I'm
right.
recording you because you're a fucking moron.
Oh,
you can't
man.
go 45 minutes without fucking hitting that vape thing.
Xavier,
What's up?
what's wrong with that?
Dude, it's gonna be really bad for the lungs.
I
We don't
did-
know yet. I might be wrong. Go ahead, do it. I don't
Cocaine
care. I
is
smoke
bad
weed
for
every
you?
day. I smoke weed every day.
Cocaine's bad for you.
I don't do it in between every fucking set that I do at the gym.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you-
yo,
But he
There's
has
a
if
time
you
and
had
a
the liberty,
place.
you would.
huh?
Yeah, the liberty, you would.
Even when we party, there's so bad to do cocaine while you're working out.
Let him
you
hit
will
the
get a heart
vape,
attack.
dude. Let him
yeah.
hit the vape. Let him do the
And she also
coke.
knew she was wrong because they're going like this. Like they also know that they're not supposed to be hitting the vape at the gym.
You know that
supposed to be doing
I
coke.
never realized that, bro. But I do see a lot of girls with a lot of vapes.
Like an adult pacifier.
They're cute, dude. They're cute. They're pink. They're blue.
No,
they're
and it's
purple.
always that little. It's always
Strawberry.
that little. It's kind of like a half a phone with a little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a pink or green.
They always and girls that have that always need something in their mouth, and if it's not that, usually my dick. I'm just kidding.
Damn, talk Xavier.
You laughed too hard at that.
Oh,
I've been thinking about that statement for a while. Every time I think I'm like, dude, you want?
how come you don't put that in your routine?
Oh, because it's so toxic, but it's right up there. I know.
That's what a comedy stage is for.
I know.
I had to work on new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I know. You told me you got,
got-
the little bug. He told me you got the little bug though. He texted me back. He's like, I'm ready.
I didn't want to do
what's
it
up.
for a while.
I was happy for you. It feels
Uh-huh.
good when you write some shit there. You're like, oh, that was clever.
Like
got that.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do it for a while. I don't know. It's like, you know how the comedy scene is like fucking weird out here, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta make your own scene, dog.
Yeah, but it's like, you know,
Why
you
is it weird?
still have to mingle with these motherfuckers, bro. Because like at some point it was full of like people that really didn't want to embrace the newer people coming up. So there was like a lot of gatekeeping going on.
Yeah.
And then it's like eventually they're like, there's too many of these new guys, and then the new guys finally took over, and I don't really know who these motherfuckers are. 'Cause
Gotta get rid of them guys.
yeah, like, you know, so I'm getting to know people like as I go along, because I have a platform, I have all the other shows I'm on, and all that stuff. So it's like it's very hard for me to find time for me to do it.
Are you a gatekeeper now?
No, no, Hey, I get international comics. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
like that, like what
Like I've had everybody from Canada. I've had Danny in here. I've had Kevin. I've even had who was the Filipino dude? What's his name?
Oh fuck.
Ernie?
I've had him.
Yeah.
He dresses cool. He recently stole his laptop.
You wanted to have
Oh, yeah.
fucking Justin Trudeau, and I said no to that one.
Good
I was
job.
like, all Canadians but him.
Why not that guy, dude?
Well, no way.
He doesn't smoke weed.
So, you can still be on the show.
He wears Star Wars
Oh, I
socks.
thought that was a prerequisite.
no. Is that why you smoke? You're like, oh damn. Otherwise, I
Are you
wouldn't.
smoking?
Know.
That's what I'm fucked up right now. But I won't.
Yeah.
But what do you meant by how they're gatekeeping? Like that joke I just said?
Yeah.
I'd have to be very careful where I said that.
Where you'd said that? Where
Where I
say that?
say that.
Somebody could just
Very
like,
left.
somebody that has more time would just be like, fuck it, that was good. I'm just gonna run it.
Hey, so if you say fuck Trudeau to Trudeau, will his men take you to jail and all that shit?
If I say fuck Trudeau?
Or if a Canadian says fuck you Trudeau in his face, jail time.
No, we're not China. Yeah.
All right.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, well,
that how
I'm
it
gonna
works
be
in
there
China?
eventually. Huh?
Who runs China?
Yeah, you can't. Or no, it's in Thailand. You can't talk shit about the king.
They have
Go
a
to
king in
jail.
China?
Yeah.
Damn. I thought it was just that like dude with the glasses.
No,
inside.
Thailand.
King
Thailand.
DDD, dude.
Thailand. King DDD. You said Thailand has a king,
Yeah, and a queen.
and you can't talk shit about him.
You cannot talk shit.
What do they look like? Aladdin.
Kinda, yeah. They're like in sparkly outfits. Yeah.
I don't like her mascara.
There's a lot
today.
of these countries
Jail.
where if you go do stand up, they literally tell you do not make fun of the government.
Oh yeah, like
Do
Saudi
whatever- make fun
Saudi
of whatever
Arabia.
the fuck you want, whatever you want. Just don't talk about
Saudi
the
Arabia likes fucking
Yeah.
comedy, but they also like what do you call it, the Shiite, the sheiks.
I'm pretty sure when Russell Peters goes over there, I'm pretty sure they give
Them
him a little
motherfuckers
one,
will be like, hey, that's not funny.
Yeah, they'll tell them, and if you break the rules, you're in their country, dog. And I mean, yeah, you're American, but it's gonna be a tough one. You're gonna be in there for you're gonna fucking Britney grinder your ass for a while. You see her statement?
Yeah,
Stupid bitch.
yeah, dude. I'm like, you should have stayed your ass in jail, bro.
What was her statement?
People should go to jail for like.
For not knowing how to tell the
Yeah.
difference between genders. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, why do we keep making this shit so complicated, bro? I miss the 90s gays. Like, you know, where it's just like, hey, bro, like, we know you're there, but like, you're not trying to shove cock down everybody's throat. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, we're cool with you guys sucking cock, but you know,
Are you next?
like,
one?
you just don't put it in my face
Should there
everywhere.
be a jail just for trans people?
You can't
I'm
put
being
it.
serious. I'm being serious right now.
I think there should,
touchy
bro. Like,
subject,
you
but
can't
fuck.
put him with the women either, bro, because these motherfuckers have the potential to rape them.
So it's a
Then what
men's
the fuck
jail.
are we gonna do?
It's a men's jail. It's a men's
No,
jail.
but I'm
with
saying like
weirdos.
if
It's a weirdos
it's
men's jail.
if it's a dude that dresses like a chick, and he's gonna be put in like, you know, with chicks that actually have vaginas, bro. This guy's just like a wannabe chick with the
So
dick.
he can't have a dick, and then you can put him.
I'm just saying, bro. You can't mix that shit up, bro. Like people are getting caged up. They're going through it, bro. That at any moment the worst can
What if they have
happen.
boobs, dick, boobs. Can they go in there?
Like you're talking about chicks with dicks.
Yeah, but you got boobs.
Dudes with boobs.
Herms.
Yeah, dudes with boobs. Better statement. Are they? Where are they going? They're
gotta
gonna
go to
turn
that
the guys
trans
on. Might
So where
turn the
would
guys
Caitlyn
on in
Jenner
jail.
First of all, how many of them? What's the percentage of them
I'm
actually
just
committing
there. I'm
crimes?
asking, what are we doing? Where are we putting this motherfucker at? Or are we doing what Ray's saying? Did this fool get in a whole new jail?
It's a rainbow jail. Like shit has a rainbow over it and shit.
It's like the McDonald's play place.
Yeah, like the McDonald's play place. That would be great.
Well, we can just turn a couple McDonald's into that.
Nah, I mean, for the small percentage of people, I don't think transgendered people are like doing numbers. I mean, numbers like that in crime, bro.
So glad we're on Patreon right now because it's so bad for Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, like you ever? I don't know. I like, but there are trans fools, I guess. But they strip these fools down, like you know, like they strip them down because you see these dudes that dress up like chicks in jail too.
Yeah.
Like, and they become like somebody's bitch or whatever the situation is.
That's the term.
Hmm?
I think that's the term. I think that's what they call it.
That's crazy. There's fools that are in there. Every time I see an interview, like fools is like after like the year 2, they're like, you know what? I got 10 years in here. I'm gonna just start boning dudes. Yeah, like you know what you see when you watch? Yeah, no, for real. There's like I've watched the soft white underbelly interviews.
And that was their logic.
There's a couple fools that have gone to jail and they're just like, I was in there, like you know he has because Marco asked him very subtle. He's like, so did you have any activities in there with other males? And then like you know he does it. He's a white guy, so it sounds very professional and shit. You know, sounds like he's trying to sell you something. So then the guy's like you know he tells him he's like yeah you know he's like I did, but you know he's like I have a wife now, and I'm just like That's kind of weird, bro. You just changed up during those 10 years.
I wonder though, like if they do it intentionally or if it's like rape that lets them, like makes them, realize that, oh yeah, maybe I do like this, or like I can fuck with this.
I don't know, you know they're getting pegged at home.
I think it's more of like, oh yeah, I do fuck with this. Like, because there's also an interview with the prison guard that was there for years, bro. And he was talking about like when, like, there's fools fucking in there like crazy, dog. I guess a lot of fools that didn't know they were gay, or they're just like they go in there and they're just like, oh damn, like I did not know I was gonna get down like this. They're not allowed to give these fools like certain foods, dog. Like when they ask for butter and shit like that, or certain things. Yeah, bro, like it's a real thing. There's a lot, cause these fools be using that shit as like lube, dog.
You know who did that? Marlon Brando in the movie. There's a theory. I think it's real. He had anal sex with the actress in the film and he used butter for it because there was nothing else on set.
Which film?
The last time. Damn it, I forgot what it's called. Let me look it up right now.
Imagine, bro.
It's in 73.
Using butter?
Yeah, but that shit is gonna lead to a yeast infection, dude.
Like cooking oil. Cooking spray?
Like any kind of
I'm
like
already in the
food thing is,
kitchen.
bro. You have a possibility of like just getting an infection.
Coconut oil.
Last
right?
Tango in
Coconut oil
Paris.
sounds
Yeah,
healthy.
coconut oil. Porn stars use that.
Avocado oil? Oh, bro, she'll fall in love with you.
Yana. Last Tango in Paris.
Last Tango in Paris.
You gotta see that movie.
A real anal sex scene
With butter.
I mean,
with butter,
Forget that part.
garlic.
Garlic.
yeah, the actress later claimed that she felt like she was raped
Oh, that's gross.
and never got justice for it. It's fucked up.
Whoa,
She
that's not
claimed?
Cool.
Wait, like
When was
Then
this?
Marlon-
Never agreed to do it.
She didn't agree to do it.
She didn't
When
agree
was
to do
this?
it.
When
what
was
to
this
do the
movie?
anal scene?
Yeah, it was like forced.
That's some shit.
And no one was watching the record. The people were. She wasn't
It's
screaming.
those things were like,
Director's like, keep rolling. Keep
yeah, it's those things where like, fuck, I gotta do this. So she felt like she got raped.
She didn't.
I mean,
Okay,
the
but
scene-
Ah, the
technically,
The
70s.
scene didn't last like 5 minutes. It was like quick, you know. You ain't sure.
okay, but first of all, did he penetrate her?
Well, she
But
claimed
he
that
needed
did.
butter. He needed the butter. You don't need the butter unless you're gonna penetrate his own.
I
You
just-
want
You
butter
gotta watch
for?
the movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch. Like,
I'm just saying, like, I want
can see
to
her
see her
face.
face, bro. You can, like in the film, like I'd be like, you can kind of tell it's like, yeah, that
Ray.
feels like it hurts.
I mean,
You're the only
Bernardo
one who's seen it.
Bertolucci wouldn't like allow shit like that, you know. But I don't know.
You know, there was no BTS be like, so behind the scenes, somebody's like,
There was no phones back then.
someone wrote butterface. I was like,
Cameras.
now there's a different term for butterface.
butter. Yeah, bro. Any kind of like food things, you're just gonna lead into an infection, bro. You just can't be putting that in bodily holes.
Did you see that new soft white underbelly?
Which one?
The counterfeiting money one?
Yeah, that's wild, dog. I didn't know that was a real hustle like that.
If he ain't lying, he's an idiot. But wow.
No, he already did his time.
He only did 10 months for making $1 million.
Okay, but he did it.
That's not. That's easy.
Well, because
time.
he all right, so
had to do a training.
He was
class.
gonna
Yeah.
get so much. All right, so the
24
whole
months.
deal. So there's this
He got
guy
24
who
months.
he started out printing, right? Like he started out printing. It always starts with like
No,
a,
he started like a graphic designer, like Chili. Don't get any fucking ideas, baby mama. She
Yeah.
started as a
Hey,
graphic
she's
designer.
gonna file for custody as soon as the baby comes out,
Well,
dude.
it's hers.
she's
I don't
gonna
want
run
it.
away and live happily
It's
ever
hers. I
after.
don't want it. I'm gonna be living by the beach soon. I don't want that thing. Anyways, go. He's on.
How soon?
Wow, it's your child, bro. I don't want that thing. Jesus.
Savage.
Keep going.
Yeah. I lost my train. I'm sorry, Chili. For Xavier.
Fucking counterfeiting money.
Oh, yeah,
Something
the
I'm gonna
yeah.
need eventually.
So he was started out as a graphic designer, and then he was like, he's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start. What the hell's going on?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call up fucking. What's his name?
Can you imagine that shit just fucking goes into flames?
Globani! We might need you, bro.
Yeah, well, Globani has to come fix this for sure. But yeah, he started out printing. Like then he got into a printer business, and then eventually he's like, what's the closest thing that I can get to money, like paper that resembles money? So he started buying Bibles, dude, because Bibles have like that soft paper, and he started printing it. Like he printed like
He used to go to thrift stores and bookstores and just buy
All the
Bibles. And it was
Bibles.
certain type of paper. And he's like, and it's not like he was using the whole Bible. He's like, I was only using the last 20 pages in the back that were fucking empty. And it was so thin, and he said he'd grab both of them, he'd grab two of them and put them on top of each other, because you know how the dollar bill has that thing. And it was just like, I was like, the whole time I was like, man, if I was 18, I'd be like, yo, Where's the Bible at?
Yeah, he printed up like to $1 million, and he said he was just spending it like. He said at first he was just going to like store, just breaking hundreds and all this stuff, buying like. And when he saw that he could get away with it, then he got like greedy with it. So he started selling. He started giving it to a dope dealer, right?
Oh, he started selling to a bunch of dope dealers. Like dope dealers would like, let's say you're about to buy like 20 grand worth of weed. You're just throwing like 2,000 fake bills. You ain't gonna notice it. You're like,
yeah.
So these fools were buying it like that, and he was like, but eventually, someone's a.
That's grimy, dog.
That's the move.
But he set him up though. The dude set him up.
My uncle used to do that when he used to sell cars back in the day, like in the 90s. Every one out of 5 bills were fake.
Some drug dealers will fucking kill you for that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then some drug dealers, once they find out that you can make them, now you're their best friend. You
also
got to think about that. That's how you become their best friend. That's how they be like, wait,
some people are about their money though, bro. Somebody will be like, we don't need a cockroach.
Yeah, there's a gun in your head, and then you're like, I'll make them for you.
Yeah, for sure.
U.S. money is so easy to counterfeit. Like, it's the only country that hasn't
gone to plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada. That's the one thing we don't use plastic.
That's the con. That's the con also for Canada.
Canada's very hard, bro.
Counterfeit that money.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't counterfeit it, and you can't even. It's hard to rip, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like it's very hard to rip. I still have my Canadian bills.
You wanna know why?
Because it's great for coke. I'll tell you that much.
That's why they don't. We already do enough cocaine in America. You think
you can actually clean the bills?
Straws all over our straws whenever we need one.
No, but Canada's money's way better for coke than the U.S. money.
How about Mexico money? Mexico's money is plastic too.
Nobody does it in pesos, bro.
You think the cartel rather do it with the $100 bill? Probably, huh? Crispy one. There's nothing better than a crispy $100 bill though. When you fucking ruin it,
you could counterfeit. You could counterfeit.
I like a glass tube.
You could counterfeit Japanese money though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just paper. Dog.
Oh yeah, the guy on Soft White Underbelly would fucking make these every day, dog.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Just has a picture of a mountain.
It looks like it might have some like secret symbol though that you put under blacklight.
Dude, this guy was good at making blacklight shit.
Yeah, he made it with the strip and shit.
Dude, when they caught him, they literally told him, we'll give you half the sentence if you give us a training video.
This is paper,
right?
If you give us a training video to show all the new recruiters coming in how you are doing it.
Did he take it?
Yeah, he took it. He took the fucking deal and he did 10 months. 10 months, nothing.
He did 10 months and probably celebrity jail too, because if you help these fools out, they look out for you too. Like if you show them the techniques, that's kind of cool though. And if you get somebody that is like a mastermind or something like that, and you for sure can, you can just benefit from them.
And he got sober.
If I'm not gonna,
that's what he said. He didn't look too sober on the show. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think he's still doing? Still doing heroin?
A little bit. Every other day.
I just don't see because you don't have to inject heroin, huh? Slamming heroin.
You can snort it. Yeah, you can snort it.
Yeah, you sure can.
Would you ever try it, X?
No, dude, I'm not trying heroin. I already told you, dude.
You said you would do it when you're old.
Sounds too good. Yeah, when I'm old, some black tar heroin, I'm 80, almost.
Why can't you
about
get
to
white
die.
shit?
Who cares if I get addicted? Who cares? My caretaker's gonna have to give it to me if I really want it that bad.
Just shoot you up.
Yeah. And I just want to know how good it feels. They say it's like an angel hugging you. Know how good that sounds? An angel hugging you.
But then you just fiend for that.
I love weed, and I never feel like an angel's hugging me.
I don't want to feel that, anyways.
There's some women who hug you.
Yeah, the angel of death, bro.
Makes you feel that way, dude.
I don't know. Fucking demons.
Heroin.
Yeah, heroin, bro.
Women are like heroin.
Yeah, look at fucking Kurt Cobain, dead. Who killed them? She killed them, dog.
It's Kurt Cobain.
Whatever. She killed them. She for sure introduced him to heroin. And it's hard to fucking shoot a gun like that.
Nah, I don't think she shot him. I think she gave him a vice though.
Oh, she definitely.
Because she was already fucked up before that. But then again, Kurt seemed very sad. I used to be heavy into them. Who knew that Dave was gonna be a big success?
Who Dave what?
Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Who?
Dave Grohl. Dude.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that?
Are you? Oh well, you don't listen to that music.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Yeah, I'm
said.
sorry, I'm not talking country music. Ironically, he does like country.
Is that your jam?
No, it's just he's
No,
very surprised that I love country music. I love all music, and I even love rock. I just don't. To me, I love like I guess hip hop would be my go-to if I had to pick. But even then, yo, Catful, when I clean, I listen to fucking Selena and cumbias and corridos, and then there's a time where I'm drinking beer. I want to drink. I'm just for the occasion.
Do you like System of a Down?
They're cool, but I like Blink-182. I saw them at Coachella.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the point. We're sounding like that to a white girl about
perfect,
Coachella.
You know what is it? You're actually Russian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Russian.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
I was born in Moscow.
Yeah, they almost killed your homie,
Which one?
fucking Putin, today or yesterday.
Really?
They
Yeah.
can't confirm that, dude.
Well,
They
I don't
don't-
watch the news.
there was two
What
drones.
happened?
There was two fucking
They had to shoot down 2 drones in front of his house. They were outside his window.
yeah, and they said the Ukrainians sent that in.
Hey, is that a real
War III,
beef?
World
Is that a
War
real-
III.
Is that a real beef? Are there enough Ukrainians in Canada where you're just like, if you meet a Ukrainian, you're like, go fuck you, we at war now.
I mean, I don't like the people aren't really at war. It's the government, right? So
Yeah, like it's like I feel like the people are not just gonna hate each other.
we're kind of the same. Like my dad's side is Ukrainian, my mom's side is Russian. So it's like this the snake in the tail kind of thing. Like it's
Would you say
it's
that?
the same. It's,
I think if we actually went to war with someone, we really wouldn't like him here. Remember when we went to war with Iraq? Did we like any of those fools? I remember we were fucking haters to any
you were
Muslim
fed
people.
propaganda too, though. Like
That's what happens,
they
but
do
that's
that in
what happens.
Russia. Like they'll feed people propaganda, calling Ukrainians
Yeah.
Nazis.
Like I'm pretty sure if we
And if
ever
you don't
really,
know any better,
yeah, I'm pretty sure if we ever went to like war again with anybody big, there would be a lot of people that'd be like, fuck those people. And if they saw that flag, they'd burn it down because America's.
Remember
at
what
war
happened
with
after
them.
9/11? Everybody was like, yo, if you just even sound Arab, fuck
Yeah,
you.
it was like that.
Like it was just fucking bad.
Yeah, those people were.
It was fucked up, bro.
It was
Fools
fucked
were
up.
being mean to like Indian fools. I was like, yo, they're from India.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, they're like, yo, you can't be mad at the 7-Eleven, dude. He had nothing to do with 9/11. But Americans are just fucking stupid like that, though. Where I'm just like, hey, bro, like this is from a completely different region, bro. Siberian tigers, terrorists is on the other side, dude. Like, yo, this is way different. Aladdin, dude. Don't
No, but it
attack,
was
dude.
just because they were Muslim. It was the religion. That was a fucked up part.
I don't know, man. That shit, it's. I think it's like people just have that judgment on it because these fools are that down for it, bro. Like they'll fucking bomb a place or kill themselves for it,
Well, there's
for their belief.
There's like a fucking.
They are, man. What the fuck?
No, there's but there's like a far left for everything and a far right of everything, and there's a far. The people like that.
I just don't know.
Read the Quran and everything the Quran says they do.
Like
the
all right,
people
so
that take everything to
I
the
just
extreme.
don't. I
There's
just
extreme
don't.
left,
I
extreme
just don't
right.
know, bro. Like if Ashe told me it was like, hey, this next ritual you gotta wear a suicide vest and just blow yourself up. I'd be like, I don't know about this, Ashe. You know, I'd be like,
but that
like I would be like, I'm all about spiritual cleaning in Santeria, but like, I can't. You know what I mean? This doesn't sound right. I'm gonna stop coming to church.
But easy.
Yeah.
They go to these classes. Have you ever seen like Vice, fuck Vice, even though they're going to shit.
They're
now.
going bankrupt, dude.
They're going bankrupt, dog. And fucking
Are
Andrew,
they?
Andrew Tate, yeah, they're going bankrupt. And
How
Andrew
is that so?
We outlived them, dude. Shout out to Be Real
Because they're
TV.
so fucking leftist. Because all they talk about is fucking the left and trans and this. It used to be about drugs, war, and cool gang.
And weed.
Yeah.
And
weed.
fucking weed, dude.
Yeah, now it's just bullshit. Nobody wants to watch their shit. And then Andrew Tate just blew them apart. He got one of their, you know how Vice had a documentary about him? And it was talking shit on Andrew Tate
Yeah.
when he went to jail.
Yeah.
Well, that guy that did the documentary on Andrew Tate called Andrew Tate and be like, hey, can I get a part 2? And Andrew Tate was like, yeah, no problem. And he was talking shit to him the whole time. Come to my house. Makes him fly all the way in, gives him chocolates, and makes this fool wait an hour outside and say, you think you're getting a fucking second interview with me? You made me look stupid on the first one. Now look who looks stupid outside my house. You got to
Damn.
fly all the way to Romania. They flew you, Vice flew you in a fucking, not even in an economy class, and now you got to go back home, you broke fuck. It was the best, dog. And I was like, and it was a super fucking troll move. But yeah, fuck, go fuck yourself.
You got an Andrew Tate vibe.
Yeah, I love Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I can
He's
tell.
cool.
Yeah, he reposts all his videos, sends them to me.
All in the videos, dancing.
But What was the other one what was the one that you sent me about Japanese women?
Oh, how you said that they're
Who's that dude? He seems like a calmer Andrew Tate. He's like good Andrew Tate.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we got
No, the guy I know you like is that Patrick Bet Davis.
Who?
Patrick Bet Davis.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who it is, but
Is he one of those guys that like you just know him by the voice and not on camera?
know his face.
I hate that.
Know him by his face.
Only some people can kind of pull that off.
The guy that offered Tucker Carlson $100 million
Hey,
to be on his show.
Isn't this the guy that had American Cholo on?
No.
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 I watched the wrong Arab guy or whatever he is. It's one that's like him, and he has like I don't know. I watched a couple of them. What's your algorithm like?
On YouTube,
Yeah,
a lot of hot ones.
like Hot Ones, the Hot Wing show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I would go on that show.
Why?
Bro, that's just gotta hurt coming out.
Oh, dude, you know how much fucking clout you get on that show?
Yeah, I know, but it's like, bro, that shit's gonna hurt. Like, it's.
Also, I'm gonna
You
hurt
don't eat
myself
spicy
to get
food?
that.
I mean,
You don't have to eat it. You don't have to. You can stop. I would just go on there. I mean, if you don't have to. I like spicy, and you do like spicy. Those mariscos.
nah, I
those
don't.
Mariscos
That's the
that I
only
have
thing I
out
make
were
an exception for.
Fucking.
Mariscos. Were
Even
fuck-
I was like, yo, these are spicy.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
the aguachiles that Gemma brought. Those
Yeah.
were fire, but they were hella spicy. That jalapeno. Too
That's what they're
spicy for
supposed
me.
to be. It's literally called aguachiles. It means water and fucking chili.
You like mariscos?
What's mariscos?
You never had
Seafood, Mexican
mariscos?
seafood. It's not seafood. It's Mexican seafood. It's different.
I don't think I've ever had Mexican seafood.
Ceviche? You had ceviche?
I've had ceviche. I love
Okay, yeah,
ceviche.
that's all right.
That's mariscos. Yeah.
I'll
but-
fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have mariscos out there?
In Canada,
Yeah, I didn't see one Mexican spot out there.
we got Mexican spots. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
there's no Mexicans working in there, no.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Maybe Colombians.
So weird.
yeah, it's just different, bro. Like when they have,
But there is a lot of Mexicans in Toronto too.
I don't know. You guys had a lot of unfinished buildings. They obviously ain't out.
That's facts.
Yeah, like I was like, you guys got a lot of unfinished buildings. I was like,
6
you guys,
years for one building.
you guys don't have those Albanians ain't working that hard. I was like, but you guys had more Mexicans, those buildings would be done. I guarantee it. Them motherfuckers would be like,
Trudeau, you listening?
yeah, no, it's like you gotta.
Hey, fuck you, Trudeau.
Nah, he can be inviting, bro. I would take that deal, not to do construction though. It would just be like, yo, just allow me to go to
Well,
Yuck Yucks
Toronto's
every
really
now and then.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like really, like I think it's more.
It's like
expensive than
LA.
New York. No,
like New York.
It's New York. Full.
No,
It's really full. It's so.
you know what? That makes
expensive.
sense because like when I was staying in Yorkville, that's what it's called, right? Yorkville, where all the rich Asians are at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was staying there. I was like, damn, bro, this is really nice. But then I'm like, yo, this is expensive, bro. There was
You
There
were,
was-
you were in a bougie spot.
I was in a hella bougie spot. Shout out to Rouse.
Yeah, it's pricey. Dude.
We had a steakhouse in the bottom floor. It was great.
Yeah. See, you went to the nice part of Canada. That's why you.
I always go to the nice parts of the countries, bro.
You don't go to these countries and he goes to like their best.
I'm not gonna-
like, bro. You gotta move there, bro. You just gotta move there. Like it's like nothing you've ever seen.
Yeah, bro. I like to
see the
experience
good,
the
the
nice.
bad,
I'm not
and
gonna
ugly.
be fucking Anthony Bourdaining it and going to the shitty parts.
Yeah, but go.
That's
to,
what
like,
he was there for.
But you gotta go to like
That's
the.
life.
This one comes back like, dude. Every toilet, music. Music, dog. For
I
no
love.
reason.
I would go back.
Heated seats. You come here to America, there's got you got to put plastic on it. You got to put paper
I kicked the
on
toilet
it.
at the airport. Fuck
Yeah.
you, dude. It's like I hate it back here, dude. Yeah, but no, I don't know. I travel. Like, did you like Thailand that much?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Did you ride an elephant?
No, it's kind of like that's inhumane. It's
in
considered
Canada,
inhumane
dude.
to ride them.
He's on first
But I
thing.
hung
Can
out
we
with
go see
them.
the elephant?
I would be the first thing to be like, yo, check it out.
Check it out. I'm here with the elephant.
Give me some peanuts so I can give them.
Yeah, you could feed them and stuff and hang out with them. You take care of an elephant for a day.
Yeah.
Go shower with him. He'll wash you up.
He just spitting water at you, bro.
No, they're cute. They're sweet.
Did you do the whole spend a day with the elephant?
Nah, I spent like an hour, 2
An
hours.
hour?
Yeah.
That's.
Did you eat crickets, insects? Because that's on
I
the,
didn't.
That's on the
I
plate over
didn't.
there,
I
right?
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
you
fuck with it.
I don't know. Not my vibe. Have you eaten crickets? It's a
Yeah.
Mexican thing too.
Yeah, I've eaten it. It's Oaxacan restaurants have it. So I don't know. I like because you don't really taste it, bro. Like it's sauteed in like lime and salt, and it's like
It's like a
tahini.
snack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a snack. It's a lot of protein. You see that story of that chick who was like, I saved a lot of money by fucking giving my kid nothing but crickets. Yeah, like it's like, yo, they're good at protein, so it's like baby formula's too expensive, so I switched to crickets, and my kid loves them. And I think she got it.
Expensive therapy for that kid.
Could you get your kid taken away from that for that?
If it's America, yeah.
But what if you're eating crickets too?
What do you mean? Like if that's a part of your diet?
That's part of your diet. You can't take away my kid if that's part of my diet.
No,
You
but
just
but
feed
if
him
you're
crickets,
out there
that's fucked
saying,
up.
hey, I saved a lot of money on my fucking car insurance by eating crickets and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's like a whole.
I don't know. That sounds like
That's a whole. You're being direct.
there's nothing wrong with saying money.
No, I was using that as an
I know,
example.
but there's really nothing wrong with she.
She's not that broke though. You could buy baby formula, bro.
Where do you think this bitch is going? Petco for the crickets?
Nah, she's probably going to like.
Wholesale.
I would at least go to like a Oaxacan restaurant and be like, yo, let me get these like a catered dish to go, bro.
So I gotta find a cockroach for my shoot. I was thinking about hitting up a pet store.
Oh, we just
I don't know if
fixed the problem. I could have just.
Do you have a cockroach?
No, no. Thank God we don't. I was like,
I just need maybe 2.
no, we do not. I can actually buy a live one.
I might, yeah.
I don't think you could buy those in Petco.
Do they not feed them to like snakes?
No, snakes do not eat cockroaches.
What do they eat?
They eat mice, like rats. You can get crickets there, but yeah, you're gonna have to go to like a feed store or like a reptile store.
Right.
Yeah.
Where don't you get that lizard? What is
Yeah,
it? That
they
bearded
eat
dragon
crickets
you
though.
have?
Yeah,
They eat crickets.
crickets and worms.
You want a big roach? I'm assuming you don't want no.
Yeah, a big one would be nice. Big roach.
Actually, a fake
Oh,
one.
no, you can.
I got fake ones.
You know where you can get it? There's a spot in Burbank that it's like a lizard store, and they actually sell those big ass ones. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that you see in like films,
Yeah.
like the really big ass ones.
Huh.
Yeah, they sell
That's
them.
what I need. But then I'm like, we have to kill it on camera, and then I'm like, is that a animal rights thing? Is that an issue?
Will you live?
It's pests.
Somebody was like, you got to get like a form that says that no animals were harmed in the making of this. But I'm like,
It's an
literally, I'm
instinct.
actually
It's an
trying to like harm this thing, and I don't know how that works. But
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ray knows. Ray knows about film shit.
I was like, see, dude. I was like, she's talking about a problem. That remember, it was fucking bad. The fucking rain. So like, there's like the water bugs. Like obviously they
According to PETA's website states that killing cockroaches is cruel and unnecessary, as cockroach infestations can often be prevented by minimizing indoor conditions that may attract cockroaches into homes. So it's like, it's your fault, not the cockroach's fault.
I don't know.
man.
If you
That-
want someone to squish it, I'd be more than happy to.
we had to kill a shitload of them
Maybe
like
the foot double.
weeks, like 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Be Real for fixing up the studio and the roof. Got that new wall, dude. That shit was fucking bad though. Remember, Ray? Yeah. I don't know where I've never seen so many fucking bugs come out of. But then again, it was
what's a water bug?
another word for a cockroach. Yeah, like a water bug. It's let me see. They literally are cockroaches with wings. Yeah, there it is. They're like,
fuck.
yeah, those things fly at you and shit. Hey, what's that? What is it? You guys have that lake, that lake out there that's toxic for you guys? You know what I mean, it's like nobody ever goes in it.
Like Lake Ontario?
I don't know. It's like a certain lake, but I remember Jason Ross was like, yeah, you shouldn't go in there.
Like the lake that's in front of the city.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm just like, that's like very toxic. It's very Simpson
I
like.
swim in it.
Yeah.
Not as bad. It can't be
Go
as
to-
bad
go
as
to the
Echo
island.
Park. Echo Park, that'll be bad for you if you go in there.
I wonder how come Canada doesn't have a Disneyland. Every
Love
other
that
country
Jason
does.
Rouse is telling you what's toxic.
Yeah, right. He's like, oh, you don't want to go in there. He wanted me to go with him on tours again, man. I don't know. Maybe after.
Would you consider him your friend?
Rouse?
Yeah.
No, like an acquaintance.
I'm just wondering because he's It's the first time I've met a chick that's like, yeah, I'm cool with Jason Rouse is crazy.
He's crazy. I like him though.
Yeah, I know he's crazy, but I was
fun.
like, because his humor is like wild. So I was like, oh, dude. Most girls that I've been around him, he's like, Jason.
Do you remember that one time he came after hanging out with the amazing Jonathan? He showed up. It was one of my birthdays, and it was like fucking 2 a.m. He's like, oh yeah, I just fucking hung out with the amazing Jonathan. I couldn't like pass this up, and he was all tweaked out.
Well, he's the only one that I know that's allowed at the Magic House whenever he wants.
Yeah, I was like, he was hanging out, and then I think that night he tweaked that night. I remember he came and he told us. Eddie was here. I remember, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, "Are you serious, Rouse?" He's like, "Yeah, man."
I don't know if he was tweaking, but he usually does like put his he literally.
Nah, he told me he was
dips
tweaking.
his cigarettes in the little Coke sack, and then he smokes his cigarettes like that.
He told me he was tweaking with Amazing
I believe
Jonathan.
you.
I'm like, I think that, and he said the way the dude fucking lit up was wild. I think I'm gonna have him bring it on again. I know he's on tour right now.
Yeah, I confirmed it with the roaches. You're gonna need that form.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good assistant.
I went to the Los Angeles Times. There's an article on it called
Stupidest
Animals
thing I've
Rights
ever heard.
Group Keeps an Eagle Eye on Hollywood. And so when they mention cockroaches, it says the association's mission is that no creature should be harmed for entertainment's sake. It takes seriously the words no creature, lions and tigers, bugs and bears, dogs and horses, big elephants and little cockroaches. No exceptions. Fuck. So I'm pretty sure when they did Men in Black, they had to like, woo, get a bunch of forms together and shit, killing them cockroaches on screen.
And those are like the expensive cockroaches too, bro.
Well, we don't know if they were fake or not, but it looked pretty real.
Nah, those were real. The ones that in Men in Black, bro, when he kicks a dumpster and all those
gonna
roaches
assume
come
I
out.
don't know if you know this, but
'Cause
I'm really
movies
good
are
at
magic.
CGI. Like really good at
Are
CGI
you
where I
actually?
can make it, yeah, really good. Where I can make it look like I didn't squash it.
Hey, you're hired.
Where X?
Yeah, Xavier, I was like,
Come on.
I'm
Where?
just you
you have never done
You guys
CGI.
don't fucking get it. No, you're just gonna say CGI. You can't prove it because my CGI was supposed to be so real. You guys
Oh.
are fucking the whole.
You just sounded very serious. She took you serious.
I've never done
Yeah,
CGI.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
you
what I was
well
hoping.
enough, so I'm like, yeah,
That's what I
I'll
was
believe
hoping
anything
these guys
you
would be
tell
like, yeah,
me.
you guys gonna go in on it? He's like, yeah, he did fucking Star Wars. But then nice if you guys would be like, yeah, fucking hate it. I've never done nothing CGI. I don't
A
even.
paisa in the Star Wars production.
Yeah,
Sin
it does.
papeles.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the only Mexican in the Star Wars production was the cleanup crew, dog. Yeah, that's dead ass, bro. There's no that way you chose the wrong one.
don't
You
think
could have
there's
just said you worked on Encanto.
You don't think there's any Mexicans at the Star Wars place at Disney?
Now there is, because Disney is a very diverse company. I was there yesterday. It was epic.
Is it? How many times are you gonna go in May before you don't go in June?
Oh, I'm not gonna go anytime in the summer.
This is it. May. This is month.
This is
one
the
more
cutoff
time,
month.
If anything.
Yeah, bro, because in the summer it's
You
gonna
just don't
be.
like being around crowds, dude? Is that it?
Huh?
You just don't like being around crowds?
And June.
I just don't like the heat. What?
And June.
What about you?
Don't worry about it. Reynos.
Well,
Hot in June. It's hot. It
Yeah.
starts when it starts getting hot.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like it's gonna be unbearable. I was just like, what's going on in June? Is there something on? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like being around crowds too. Sometimes it's a bit too much. I mean, that's fair to say. I mean, it's too much energy, bro.
Are you talking about Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at yeah.
I was there yesterday.
Happy crowds.
He loves going there when there's not crowd.
I've never
there,
been.
Obviously.
Oh, you gotta go
Yeah.
at some point. You guys don't have a Disneyland in Canada?
No.
Yeah, but Canada deserves its own
Sad,
Disneyland.
sad land.
But you know what? It's because a lot of Canada's unoccupied, right?
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
that's why.
inhabitable. You
Pretty
can't live
empty.
there. It's not that they can't. It's just this.
What do you mean? You could live anywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
you could. Good. People just don't want to.
It's bad.
Well, no, they do now. I mean, it's filling up with just pure like refugees and shit.
Are you guys
they're
getting
they're
all the
gonna
Ukrainian people?
create- Yeah.
Damn, you guys got an influx of koala puffs.
Taking everybody.
Yeah, like
Koala.
yeah, that's the homegirl. She's like an influencer. And no, I had no idea she was Ukrainian, and I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, I came over here because of this. I was like, foods are just being spread out. I haven't met no Ukrainian people, and we don't have. I don't know, man. There's not. I don't see a lot. I don't really meet a lot of Russian or Ukrainian people in Los Angeles. Like I feel like it's a very small community.
I think the difference is like when people immigrate to the States, you become American. Like the goal is to be American and like kind of like meld in. And in Canada, everybody separates their like ethnicities, so everyone's kind of like still where they came from.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't really become Canadian.
It's very you guys you had that place where it's very authentic, like all the Asian like spots is very like Asian-y, and then all the Indian spots are very Indian. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and it's like even like the Asian spots, it's the market is very out there like that. You know, like they have ducks hanging and all that shit. People holding on to their culture.
Yana.
Yeah.
The productions that you are involved in, do they go to film festivals or stuff like that?
A few of them have, yeah.
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 That's cool. And that's all you do? You just you live the life of the producer life, just making films and all that stuff?
It's one of my things, yeah. I mean, I'm an auditioning actor too, so
of course.
and then I bartend. I do
The comedy club?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore? No. That's where I met you.
Yeah. Yeah, but Joe, shout out to Joe. Actually, we shot an episode of the show at the corner.
At the old one or the new one?
The new one.
I haven't been to the new one.
Yeah, Joe hooked us up with the spot. Thank you, Joe.
Is your show kind of like because I was watching it like literally like 2 days ago, the new Twilight season? Is it kind of like that?
Twilight?
Yeah,
like
have
Twilight
you seen
Zone?
it? Yeah, Twilight Zone. Have you seen the new ones where it's kind of like every episode's completely different?
Yeah.
And it's kind of, they got like a moral to it. It's kind of got like a little moral to it. Where
Mine
you're
don't
like,
have morals. Mine are just fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just dark. Dark and fucked.
Dark is good sometimes. You know what I mean?
How long did one of them take to make usually?
Like, I try to stick to a day because they're short form.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's easier to get people to come out for like a day and then.
And you're out here specifically just filming for this?
No, I'm here for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get away.
So like, but you came out here to also work. Nice. That's right. Well, you know, I also want to remind you guys, thank you so much for tuning in as well. But before we decide to head on out, I do want to remind you guys that please share the Patreon to the rest of the people and the rest of the people that you talk to that view the show, because we did get suspended on Twitch. So make sure you guys share that Patreon. And thank you to our new subscribers. I will be posting up the shirts. They will be going out starting later today. I'll be home packaging all your orders. And
they're gonna get some pins this round, the 30 little tinfoil hat pins that are exclusive. So they upgrade? You can still upgrade, right?
Yeah, no, it's gonna change up every month. Every month it's a different.
Yeah, no, but if you pay $5 and you want to get can you upgrade, right?
Oh yeah, you could upgrade.
Yeah,
it's
so
always
if you're Swarm and you want one exclusive pins, at least for this round, fucking upgrade, because the next round's got a tinfoil hat.
It allows you to up your tier.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go also to the website flavorsbyezone.com. Make sure you guys take advantage of all the new gear. I do have some new hats that I released yesterday. No, not yesterday. Last week. Some of them are selling out, so make sure you guys take advantage of that, because make sure you guys read the bio in there too, because that's where you guys know what you're getting. And believe me, it's always a surprise whenever you guys order from my site, if you guys know what's up. Also, if you guys are gonna hit me up for the Telegram, please hit me up on Instagram. I will point you the right way so you can actually find out more information about that Telegram. I do want to thank you, Yana, for coming out. I know it's early for you.
Dude, I was out drinking last night till like 4 a.m. I'm like,
God damn.
Shit. You guys are so fun though. Thank you. Thanks
Damn. Shout out to you for like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I miss those days. I like those
till
days.
4 a.m. I like being asleep.
But
then again,
you're old. You go to swap meets, dog. Like I'm still like,
Xavier, you're like you.
Like on Cinco de Mayo on Friday, I know I'm gonna come here Saturday, hungover, and I'm gonna be. And I swear.
Where's he gonna be coming from though? He's gonna be like, I was at the casino all night.
No, I got some plans, and I know it's gonna be a long night, 2, 3 in the morning.
What are your plans?
Hot banana.
I gotta go look at an apartment in Long Beach, and if we sign, I gotta celebrate.
You're gonna invite the
And
hot
if
banana.
I don't,
Oh, so you're gonna live in Long Beach now?
I'm looking at an apartment on Friday, like right in front of the beach. Even he's almost like,
it's nice.
all right, it's nice. Yeah, usually he's almost like, yeah. Cause
Are you guys pretending to be gay so they can let you in and like no questions asked? You guys have to let us in.
What are you talking about, stupid? You're always don't worry.
I
about
would
it.
do it. It's Long Beach. They'd be like, they would. I'd be like, yeah, me and my partner are moving
unless
in.
I'm getting a discount. No.
I'm pretty sure you can get some rights. What if he insinuates he's like, you guys will feel right at home in Long Beach?
Fuck you. Anyways, yeah. So I get what you mean. Thank you for coming, though.
Also, thank you. Yeah, and if they want to follow you, where can they check you out at?
Goldie with a Y_vision.
What are the movies they can see scope you at, or we think we can appreciate you are at?
Check out Holly's Orgasm Toolbox, which will be released, and look out for a show called Hiccups and another show called The Dessert on Crave TV in Canada.
There you
Go. Make sure you guys check her out, and congrats and thank you so much for coming out as well too. I
Thank you
appreciate
guys.
it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I hope you had some fun, and I hope you got high because it looks like you did.
High as fuck, dude. Need a nap.
Ray, shout outs.
Who would have thought weed makes you want to take a nap? Anyways, thank you, Yana, for coming through. It was a blast. Come again. No pun intended.
Will do.
Follow me at Morning Shot Films, IG, and YouTube. Writer strike. Oh my God, the writer. Man, dude, the shows suck today, man. So writers keep writing while all the other foods keep protesting for money. Yeah, Xavier.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Thursday there will be no show, but we will be at E-Zone's fucking.
It's not my show. I'm just doing.
To me, it's your show.
There.
I'm going there for you. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. I'm going to E-Zone's show.
Yeah, I'll be
where are we gonna go? Where are we going?
We're going to the Laugh Factory.
To see E-Zone, right? And then I'm
gonna
leaving.
support E-Zone, dog.
Yeah. So if you want to support E-Zone, and
because the Comedy Store won't do it.
yeah, and if you want to pull up and smoke weed with us before or after his show, we don't smoke the same style. Pull up. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Hit that like button, subscribe. Go to Sam Tripoli for any Sam Tripoli events. I will be with them at, I think, in June somewhere. Go check that out. And yeah.
Yeah, like you said, get tickets to the Laugh Factory on Thursday. I'll see some of you guys there.
Buy it right now.
Paul Rodriguez Spanglish show that he's putting together. Go support Paul Rodriguez. He's out there doing things for the community, the comedy community. And like I said, flavorsbyezone.com. I'll see you guys on the Dr. Green Thumb show. I don't know if I'm hosting, but I will be on the show because I know my dad is on tour right now. So aside from that, yeah, see you guys on Saturday. Peace out.